no. Here we go, a chance over to the near side. We're going to have to replay this horn. Down low to the near side they go, battling for possession. Zaka in the offensive end, going to be over there to middle stat, over to Zaka. Zaka, he shoots, he scores! That's a trick! Didn't have to go, face off. And the gloves drop immediately. We got a fight breaking out here. Kostelic giving some punches up against Sam Carrick. They're right at the center ice. Going to be a big shot and a big win by Mark Kostelic as he gets ripped down by Carrick after the fight. That's going to be an added penalty. That's going to be a game misconduct, I think, for Carrick. And the Devils are going to clear that zone over to the near side. Here comes Heischer on a chance. A shot denied. Rebound shot. What a save by Carter Hart. Waiting for it is, I believe it's going to be, it's not going to be Marner in front of the net. Here comes a chance. A shot. He scores! This is going to be Paul Cotter on the first shootout. Taking it in towards the net. Going to make a shot. Deflected by Carter Hart. Jesper Bratt moving in. He takes a shot. He scores! Jesper Bratt gets the first goal of the shootout. The Devils have a 1-0 advantage. Here we go. Mark Stone. No attempts this season on the shootout. Here's his first. Moving into the near side, over to the far. He shoots, and it's gloved by Jake Allen. Mitch Marner, ready to go. Taking it in from the near side. Working around with speed to the far. He goes, and he scores! Oh, no. Did he double shoot it? Yeah, it's correct. Gloves immediately coming off. We got a fight right here at the beginning. Who is that? Zadorov and number 47, that's Struble, going at it right at the opening whistle. And here we go, Zadorov laying a couple fists, and it's going to be back against the boards on the near side. A couple fists going either direction. Still clinging on to each other over on the far side. Now they're all the way back into the Bruins offensive end. Still on their feet, still laying punches. Helmet comes off of Struble, and still laying some punches to Zadorov. And now Struble trying to get back in this fight, but Zadorov is absolutely dominating it, and they break it up on the boards. Up to the top of the zone, over to Mantha, intercepted, and here comes a breakaway chance for the Flames. He shoots, he scores. Connor Zary getting the first goal of the game on a breakaway after an interception. There's the goal horn. There it is. I was wondering when that was going to proc. But yeah. Going to take the draw and going to be won by the Pens. That's going to be Kindle. Up to the near side to Shea. Shea working down low. Going to try and take it behind the net. Trying to create some room. Over to the far side. To the top of the zone. Over to St. Ivan. He sends a shot. Deflected. Oh, I thought that was in the net. It went over to the far side. Battling down low in front of chance. A shot. He's gone!
He will not be denied twice. He will not be denied twice.
Bill Quaven, let's freaking go. That's how you do it, my boy. Passing back over to Novak. Novak taking it around over to the far side. Going to try and connect with Chinikov if he can. But here we go. Oh, boy. Here we go over to the near side. Carlson passing across. A chance. A shot. He's done. Let's win. Let's freaking go, baby. Save the kid.
Took it on his took it on his shoulder and said, "Let me just clear this one."
That is how you do it. Send the kid clearing the Penguins bench. Let's let that horn sing, baby. That is how you do it. For the Pens, pulling a comeback win off and not blowing it. That is how you freaking do it. That is how the Pittsburgh mother-loving Penguins do it. If they keep playing like this, we'll be covering Penguins hockey late into the summer. Let's go! The Pittsburgh Penguins getting a big overtime goal. Ready to roll. Face off in the Pens offensive end. Going to be taken back by the Red Wings. Sider along the far side boards. Up through the far side. Battling into the neutral zone. Taken back by the Pens to the near side. Here comes Crosby. Looking to pass it across. Ice a chance. A shot. He's gone! Run! Russ! Front of the net, working with that puck, clearing it out is Kindle. A chance, a breakaway, he shoots, he scores! Igor Chinikov! Getting his first goal as a Penguin! Let's go, baby! 2-0 Penguins! Let's go! That is how you freaking do it! How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of JasonsRealm here today, bringing you live play-by-play coverage and reactions to the Boston Bruins taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets. A big game in the Eastern Conference, not just for these teams, but also for the entire conference as a whole. A big game here today. Dad, what are your quick thoughts on this game?
Go Boston. How's that?
Who do you think's gonna win in reality?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, Columbus Blue Jackets, they got a lot of people that haven't scored in a while, so if they start to score, it could be a Columbus Blue Jackets win. But don't know.
All right, I am almost on my whiteboard here. We just covered the end of the Pittsburgh Pirates game after we did the Panthers game earlier today, which was really crazy to see the Pirates get a win. Also fixed up our MLB UI or interface, you know, or view, whatever you want to call it. So we did a lot of that, but we're also going to give some updates from around the rest of the NHL, thanks to Dad. Also, we'll provide some updates on UConn and Duke in the last March Madness game of the Elite Eight. Winner will face Illinois. We'll be providing some updates on that as well. And around the rest of the MLB as we have some time as well. Today's goalie matchup, though, is going to feature Jeremy Swayman for the Bruins, taking on Jet Greaves for the Blue Jackets. A big goalie matchup. Both of these goalies are fairly strong. They're both some fairly solid goalies. Merzlikins has been nice backup as well to Greaves. But Greaves has just been lights out, man. Greaves has been freaking lights out. Every time you have him, he's solid. So we'll see here again, a big game in the Eastern Conference. Just looking at the way things sit.
Wait a minute.
What's up?
There has been a firing in
Vegas.
NHL.
They just talked about that. I didn't hear all the details, but Vegas,
Cassidy
right?
fired as Golden Knights head coach, replaced by Tortorella.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy. A playoff-bound team making a change at head coach while they're playoff-bound. What's good, Cheryl? How you doing? We are rolling our way here as we get closer to puck drop in this one between the Bruins and the Blue Jackets. A big game. Yep, Dad's still here. Dad is still here.
You know how much longer I'm going to be here.
You're gonna be here the whole game.
Depending on how
you're gonna be here
goes.
The whole game, and then we're gonna go get Wingstop so you can try Wingstop. No, but I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner if we're not doing Wingstop. I don't know what I'm doing. I am getting hungry though. Over here at Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. But today we're not focused on the Buckeyes. We are focused on the... Why is my brain not working? The Columbus Blue Jackets and the Boston Bruins. Looking at Swayman and Greaves, very similar numbers there. Greaves being slightly better with 255 goals against compared to 272 and 910 save percentage compared to 908. But a better win percentage for Jeremy Swayman at 29-15-4 to Greaves' 24-14-8. Also Greaves with the edge on the shutouts, 2 shutouts to 1. But here we go. Ready to rumble here. A big one in the Eastern Conferences will impact. This will have ripple effects all the way throughout the rest of the season and playoffs. Who's best for the Pens in this game?
Boston.
Yeah, Columbus needs to cool down.
Because Columbus can vault into that third position of...
A win would put them in third, yes.
And the
knock
Penguins
the
would
Pens
be
down
at
to the wild card.
Last one of the wild card. And with all the other ones so close with 86, that wild card, I wouldn't want to be thinking that I have to do a wild card
Yeah, so here we go. Face-off going to be won by the Blue Jackets. Into their own end they go, ready to rumble. Along the near side, taken back by the Bruins. Down low with a chance. That going to be from the pass from Zaka. Down low into the corner. Tied up in there is going to be Matejchuk and Marchment. Behind the net of Greaves. Trying to move that puck around. A broken stick already. We have broken lumber top of the zone. That's going to be Hampus Lindholm sending it down low along the boards near side. Fantilli able to clear it out for Columbus. Taking it now is going to be Kirill Marchenko into the offensive end. We got Todd saying, breaking news, Bruce Cassidy fired. We did see that. Dad did mention that earlier. But yeah, here we go. Near side, top of the zone, working with it. The Blue Jackets, that's going to be Marchment down, passing back to the point, loose in front of the net of Swayman, and taking back Marchment, far side, trying to send it on down, and the puck's still going to be loose along the boards behind the net. Getting to it is going to be Coyle. To the near side, the Bruins taking it out, that's Middlestat with that puck, and giving right back up to the Blue Jackets. And it's taken back now. Pasta sends a shot off of Greaves to the near side, and the puck is going to get launched all the way out, chasing it down and taking it back in behind the net. Here come the Bruins over to the near side. That one going to be from Aspero and taken back. Are we getting a tripping? No, we are not. Okay, that was a potentially missed call against Boston. But over to the near side, down low into the corner. Moving it around Aspero to McAvoy. Along now, centering to the stick of Minton. Up through center to the offensive end. Trying to hit Kuznetsov. And over to the near side, the Blue Jackets clearing the zone. Out through center to the far side. Loose puck, battling for it. Taken there by off the stick of Peak. Moving it now to the near side is going to be off the stick of Zadorov and dumping it into the offensive end. At the far side. What's the logical reason for that firing? I mean, they really haven't been playing well. They're coasting on the talent, so I can see it. I'm surprised, but I could see it. But now a chance in front for the Blue Jackets. Not able to parry it. From the point to the near side, Provorov shot off a body. That one going to be off the body there of, I believe, that was Reichel. And over to the far side, taken back by the Bruins. Down low. Now back in behind the net to Zadorov to the near side. And moving it on up the near side boards into the offensive end. Taken back off of the stick there of Matejchuk to the near side. Moving it around now up through center into the offensive end. They dump it to the far side into the corner. Racing for that possession, Jokiharju to the far side, moving it out now, top of the zone, and dragging it back into the defensive end. The Blue Jackets have it. Dumping it up to the offensive end, and Jokiharju able to launch it up a little bit, trying to clear the zone. Back in behind the net now to the far side, and a player's hurt for Columbus. That's going to be Miles Wood. He was having a lot of pain in his hand, it looked like. He's going to skate to the bench. Ooh, man. So here we go to the near side, and a chance in front, not able to get a clean shot off. Moving it now the near side and into the offensive end for the Bruins, but Boston not able to control it. Werenski to the near side and along the boards there, moving, passing it up now over to the far side from Marchenko into the offensive end of the far corner, back in behind the net to the near side, off the stick of McAvoy, losing it to the Blue Jackets to the near side, top of the zone. That's Werenski's shot and frozen up by Swayman. A little bit extracurricular there. Fantilli pushing McAvoy. McAvoy trying to retaliate, and he's getting put into a near chokehold. Or a horse collar tackle. Okay. So, let's see. Man, a little bit extracurricular already. This game means everything, though. It does mean a whole lot. So, I don't blame him. I don't blame that extracurricular there. McAvoy throwing a fist there as well, so we'll see if there's any penalties assessed on that. What led to that?
Ooh! Look at that. Watch this. Elbow right in the gut.
Ooh.
Woods. That might have been...
That was what it was. That's why he went to the bench.
Yeah.
Here we go to the far side, down low, puck comes loose, taken by Middlestat, and into the neutral zone it goes, but Columbus going to cover on it easily. Wing to the far side there, moving it up the other way. Here come the Blue Jackets into the offensive end, driving down, shot wide, over to the near side, along the boards, and back in behind the net to the far side. The Bruins trying to clear it out over to the near side. They will, and Middlestat passing down low, wing to wing in the defensive end. Clearing it up now into the offensive end. They'll dump, trying to give a dump and chase, but taken back by Kirill Marchenko. Over to the near side. Perhaps one of the most undersung heroes is Kirill Marchenko. He has been very dominant for the Blue Jackets. But over to the near side, trying to drive the net is Cole Sillinger. Along the boards, trying to move it to center. Centering pass, shot. Not going to get by Swayman. Over to the far side. Now back behind the net to the near. Moving it out the other way with that puck going to be Matthew Olivier. And behind the net to the far side, along the boards, Pasternak on top of it, trying to clear the zone. Can't quite do so. Back on into the corner to the near side. Moving it out the other way, Middlestat trying to clear it. He does, but the Blue Jackets going to get it back off of the stick of Gudbranson. Now passing over to the to Matejchuk. Working with it now. And we'll see. Keep an eye out for number 6, Dad. Every time number 6 gets the puck for Columbus, we need to boo. Moving it up through center into the offensive end. Chasing it down is going to be the Blue Jackets off of the stick of Garland. And to the far side, Boston trying to move it out. Up through center to the offensive end to the far side circle. Centering pass. Not able to connect. Trying to connect there with, that was for Reichel. And over to the near side, Reichel again with it along the boards, top of the zone, wing to wing from Hampus Lindholm, and around the near side board, sending it down low for Yoki Haru. Along the boards now, far side, moving it around and taking back. Boston driving the net, shot, not going to make it, and over to the near side, it goes loose. Up to the top of the zone, Hampus Lindholm trying to send it down. He does into the corner. Over to the near side, top of the zone, sending it down low again, cycling around from the point now, and picked away, picked his pocket, and up through the other way. Here comes your chance, driving the net, passing back center, shot! He shoots and scores! Boone Jenner!
That's the game.
Would you shut up? Oh, man. Although that do be unfortunate. That do be unfortunate. Okay. So we'll see here. Ready to see what we got here. The Blue Jackets getting the early lead here. A nice shot. Just stuck it right by Swayman.
Not too much.
No, it was a clear. Swayman had a clear line of sight. He just wasn't able to get there in time. On Bruins to win, better off for the Pens. Absolutely, Craig. Absolutely. That was Jenner's 11th goal of the season. And over to the near side. Moving it around into the corner. Tied up down low. Battling for that possession. Let me go up here and click on you. So over to the near side. Taken by Fabreau. And moving it up through center, off of the stick there of Werenski into the corner, far side, chasing it down to the near side. Fabreau, top of the zone, back down low again to Wood in front of the net, not able to connect. Taken back out, Tanner Jeannot. With that puck to the near side of the offensive end, real quick. That goal, the Columbus goal, his 11th of the season, scored by Boone Jenner. Assisted by his 21st on the year, Connor Garland. Time of the goal was 6:17. And to the far side, here comes Werenski. Who got the goal? Because you got Boston with the goal. Oh my gosh, why is this? Bro, what happened? Why are you doing this? We gotta change what it's reading. I don't know why it's doing stupid. Because Columbus. That's why.
Another goal for Columbus.
And Columbus gets another goal. That's why. I know why. I messed up. I had it messed up whenever I was, yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. Ignore this. I need to flip my stuff around. Whoopsie daisy.
This could be a
Columbus is at home, not Boston.
Right.
Why did I think Boston was home? I messed up the thumbnail too because of that. The thumbnail has Boston on the right and Columbus on the left. Oh my gosh. Well, I screwed up this stream.
This is not going to be a good game. This could be ending in the first period.
Oh my gosh. Home, CBJ.
Come on, Boston, you got to do something. You're supposed to be this great team. You're not.
Oh my gosh. I don't care if there's a little black space. I gotta just get away with it. And there we go. So now over to the far corner, down low. Oh my gosh, you guys can clown me in the chat for that. But now moving it around the other way, here comes a chance into the offensive end for the Bruins to the near side. Chasing down low, shot denied by Greaves.
Yeah, this game,
I'm gonna change the thumbnail too. It's gonna bother me. Thankfully the fix is a real quick fix. Blue Jackets Arena, it's Nationwide Arena. I need to go to images and grab, I guess we'll grab you. Copy. Thankfully it's a quick fix though, so.
The next goal's got to be Boston. Boston's got to get this next goal. They don't, then they're dead.
Filters, repeat caution, colors, saturation. Rank that baby up. And I just gotta go and move you over here. Move you over here. Move you over here. Move you over here. And we just redo that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I flipped the teams. Everyone's always dead. Yes. Man, if this holds up, it means Penn would be in second wild card. I mean, second wild card, it's not the end of the world because the Penguins do. I think either way they make the playoffs.
I don't think
positioning now does not matter in my mind. Yeah, you want to be higher, but if they're lower, I think they're going to have a 10-point April. So I am confident in that.
I don't want to get, because there's too many teams vying for that. That's real close.
Yeah, there are a lot of teams vying for it, but I'm just saying. You go ahead here and grab my thumbnail. Move you. Save. There we go. That's better. That's better. Take a look at Sean Crawley with the Bruins. And here we go. Now it's right. Okay. So we got our near side circle face-off ready to roll. Crawley going to take the draw here for Boston. In the offensive end to the right of Jet Greaves. Face-off one in the Blue Jackets, moving it up. Kept in for now. That's going to be off the stick of Aspero into the corner, near side. And moving it up the boards, Crawley centering, taken back by the Blue Jackets. Up through center, stretch pass into the offensive end, shot by Wood. And Wood takes a shot. And he's getting into it there a big time with Kostelic. Watch out for those two. They got tied up pretty good. As the puck goes through center to the near side, the Blue Jackets. Moving it now through center to the offensive end, down into the corner. McAvoy tied up with former Penguin Danton Heinen. And around to the far side, into the corner, behind the net to the near, centering pass to the far side, denied. If the Penguins would fall to the second wild card spot, they would be playing Carolina. So, here we go. The puck gets cleared all the way out, and it's going to be a Boston icing. Boston getting hit with the icing. So, real quick, around the rest of the NHL, today we got the Predators and Lightning still tied at nothing. 10:36 to go in the first period. 11:23 to go in the first period. Andrei Svechnikov puts the Carolina Hurricanes up 1-0. Assist by Seth Jarvis and Sebastian Aho. over the Montreal Canadiens. So here we go to the top of the zone, working with it, and the puck goes loose. Taken back by Boston, cleared out. And you know who the Pens got to root for, Dad? If Boston, either way, who the Pens should be rooting for? Carolina. Take down the Hurricanes and lower the threshold for that third spot in the Atlantic. Because right now, Boston's tied with Montreal for it. But here we go to the near side corner, down low. And Werenski going to take a little shot along the boards, cleared out the other way. Was good, RFK, amen. And it's going to be a Blue Jackets icing. Okay. So here we go, taking a look at Rick Bowness. 19-5-4 since taking over as head coach on the 13th of January. And we'll see. Oh my gosh. So taking a look at our poll real quick. Our poll in the chat. 8 votes, and we're split 50-50 between the Blue Jackets and the Bruins, despite the Blue Jackets' 2-goal lead. And here we go. Face-off going to be won by the Blue Jackets, moving it up the far side. And here we go. Into the corner, far side, back and behind the net. Marchenko with the puck. Austin Cream Pies versus Noodle Chili. Oh my gosh. And a shot from the point goes wide to the far side. Sorry, I missed a part of the game. I had to walk my dog. Oh, you're good. You're good. It was all the same stream as the Panthers game, so here we go. That was just bonus coverage. A shot from the point, not gonna go, and the Bruins moving it out the other way. Here goes Kuznetsov to Pasta. Shot goes wide, and it's gonna be Pasta. It's getting ganged up on. What in the world? That's Fantilli in there. Marchenko in there. Werenski getting and grabbing a chokehold on Minton. Everybody grab your partner. Still pushing Minton on Fantilli. Pasta just got ganged up on. Kuznetsov in there as well. Yokiharu diving in. What led to that? Is Pasta going to the sin bin despite the fact he got ganged up on? Come on. What in the world happened there? Wow. Let's see. Yeah, that's the other thing. They put lights on in the railings in PPG. That was cool to see last night. I saw that. I'm like, that's new. They had like lights going all on in the side. Like, this is what it looked like. See, all the lights going on down the stairs. But what happened on that? Let me take a look here.
Biggest every team that I want to win.
Okay, Fabro got roughing, Pasternak got unsportsmanlike, so we're gonna be playing 4-on-4 or 5-on-5. Double. It's 2 minors, so I'm presuming it's just gonna be 4-on-4. If it's 2 majors, they play 5-on-5 usually.
No, it'll be 5-on-5. Why would it be 4? I don't know.
But yeah, the Penguins
because they can't come out of the sin bin. Do they both come out at the same time?
They were penalized at the same time.
Right, but do they have to wait till the official?
If they play 4-on-4, then no, they come out as soon as their time ends. If it's 5-on-5, then they have to wait till the next face-off. So that's what happened, was they just started ganging on him. He tries to fight back. That's where he got the unsportsmanlike. But Fabro just went in on him, went in all ham. I think Fabro and Fantilli should have both got 2 because they kind of ganged up on him together on that replay. So I think it should have been 2 against Columbus, 1 against Boston. But Columbus skirting by. And we'll see. Are they doing 4-on-4, 5-on-5? There's 4. I see 4 Blue Jackets, so I think it's 4-on-4. Oh, So we'll see. Face off. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 4 on 4 for 2 minutes. Over to the near side. Moving it up. Here comes off the stick of Coyle. Along center. That's going to be Provorov sending it back down. Send everyone to the bin. Absolutely. Over to the near side. Passing back up through center. The Blue Jackets into the offensive end. And they go off for the stick of Stillinger. Moving it around the far side, taking it past, going to be broken up by McAvoy. Over to the near side, Arvidsson down low. That's going to be Hampus Lindholm with the puck behind the net of Swayman. Moving it up now, up through the center of the defensive end, through center ice, and now back over to Hampus Lindholm into the offensive end, driving down low, and over to the near side, top of the zone. That's going to be McAvoy from the point, passing back Arvidsson, passing back up to Hampus Lindholm. And Arvidsson getting banged up there by Coyle. The refs aren't going to call that. They're getting... The Blue Jackets are just playing super aggressive today, like super physical. Like they got a vendetta, a personal vendetta against the Boston Bruins. Usually it's not the team with a 2-goal lead in the first period that's trying to pick fights. Usually. But tonight they are. And back in behind the net, the Blue Jackets trying to punch it in the net. Over to the near side, battled along the boards. Marchenko tied up with Jokiharju. To the far side, moving it up. And is that Dr. Pepper? That is Dr. Pepper that Dad has over there. Over to the near side, that's Reichel into the offensive end, looking to move it around. Puck gets taken out. Here comes a chance. Fantilli, partial breakaway, and not able to get a shot off over to the far side. Shot denied to the near side. Fantilli again up to the point. Moving it around off of the stick there of Matejchuk. To the near side, that's Werenski. Driving down back to Matejchuk. Shot denied. Loose in front.
Any good scoring chances. Boston has not had any good scoring chances.
Correct. Oh, man.
They're just not playing well this. And it figures the time that and they'll play well whenever they play the Penguins. If they ever play the Penguins again. That's what happens. There's no, the teams that I want them to play good against, they don't play good against.
RFK said he expected you to drink an old people drink like Pepsi. Oh my gosh. The 4-on-4 is practically going to be expired. But it's not often, it's not every day you see the team with the 2-goal lead trying to pick fights. So here we go. Face off won by the Bruins. Aspero down low over to McAvoy. And moving it over RC. And the Blue Jackets trying to take that puck away, but here they go up through center, 3-on-2 to the offensive end. Kuznetsov back to Minton, trying to connect and taken back by Columbus. Here comes Garland, Connor Garland into the corner. To the near side to the far. Along the boards, Minton not able to connect with him. Shot by Columbus, goes back in behind the net. Werenski on an 80.9-mile-an-hour zinger, trying to wrap it around. Shot denied. Over to the near side, along the boards, top of the zone.
The Boston looks like the Penguins' defense, running all over the place.
Go near side, that's Pasta. Moving it up, and they clear it out, taking it right back. Let me go ahead and see something here real quick. NHL. I want to see the season series between these two. See what might have led to this bad blood. Because, man, is it aggressive. Over to the near side in the offensive end. Hampus Lindholm passing the middle stat. Nobody home. And along the board, sent down low. So here we go. Top of the zone. Taken back. And here comes Columbus. Miles Wood looking for some help. And just going to send it down low to the corner. You believe Toronto gave away their rookie Minton to Boston? Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy. I think the Blue Jackets are catching Boston off guard. It's that, but also they're trying to pick fights. And a shot goes wide of the net, over to the near side, behind the net to the far. Moving it out now. Here comes your chance. Into the neutral zone. Taking back Marchenko. Driving down to the net. Passing back to Fantilli. Nobody home. And over to the near side. Into the point. Passing across is Marchment. Nobody home. Corrali trying to poke it away. Taken back down low by. That's going to be off of the stick as Zadorov to the near side. And cleared out. What's record points for these teams? Boston has 90 points this year. They are riding on a 41, 24, and 8 record. And the Blue Jackets have 87 points on 73 games as well, but with a 38, 24, and 11 record. So here we go to the near side. Corrali shot. Not going to go by Jet Greaves. Into the corner, down low, near side. Puck jarred loose. Still tied up now, and Columbus coming away with it. Up through center ice. Here comes your chance. To the far side, taken back. Here come the Bruins, moving that puck up off of the stick of Hampus Lindholm, and he clears up into the offensive end behind Greaves. Oh, man. Played back to the far side, back across to the near top of the zone. Aspero, wing to wing, sending it down. Shot kicked away to the near side, along the boards. Big collision along the boards there, laying out the Blue Jackets. Man, he absolutely decked Sean Monahan. That was Aspero doing that. And a nice shot, not going to go by Greaves over to the far side, and that puck going to get cleared out. Thankfully, the refs didn't call a penalty on that, but Monahan going to the bench. He's hurt. He's in a bit of pain after that. And back on in behind the net, Greaves. It's going to be an icing on the Bruins. Yeah, Monahan not real happy. What is your next game? The next game we're going to do is going to be tomorrow night. The Pittsburgh Mother Loving Penguins taking on the New York Islanders. Oh, man. Matejchuk sliding out near the corner. And look at this hit. It was actually Jeannot that just threw Monahan into the boards. Wow. Oh, this game is quite literally murder the dude with the puck. You know how backyard football would always turn into murder the guy with the football? Dad?
Mm-hmm.
This is just murder the guy with the puck. That's quite literally what this is turning into. And even without the puck. Into the near corner, down low, tied up for the puck now. Over to the far side, Werenski on top of it. Up to the top of the zone, shot gonna go wide, over to the near side. And loose in front of the net, cleared out by Hampus Lindholm into the neutral zone. I was just thinking someone will get hurt. Yeah, Monahan's down for the count. He's over on the bench. Hopefully he's all good. But over to the near side, and here comes the man himself, Dante Fabro. Into the offensive end, he dumps. Around the far side corner, taken back down low, looking for Wood. Shot denied, and the Bruins get it back. Over to the near side, passing up through center, into the offensive end they go. Kuznetsov taken back by Columbus and taken back by Boston in their own end. Over to the near side, trying to punch this puck out. Tied up along the boards, Kuznetsov passing back and into the defensive end. Columbus not able to control it. Over through center, back to the Bruins defensive end they go. That's Zadorov working with it, losing control of it. And over to the near side, Pasta, wing to the far side. Along the boards, moving it up the other way, up through center. Here comes your chance, Pasternak. Around the far side, chasing that puck down, sending it behind the net to Corrali. Around top, Pasta, shot, denied, loose in front, and Greaves going to freeze it up. And Jeannot getting grabbed at. Man, Goodbranson just grabbing Tanner Jeannot. Can these players learn to know their differences with words? The words quite literally are sticks. The words are sticks and grabbing. Man, this is one of the most physical games of hockey I've seen in a hot minute. What are your thoughts so far, Dad?
I think the Penguins are dead.
That's nice, Dad, but what about the game?
I think I think the next goal is going to tell you what's going to happen in this game. If Columbus gets it, then I think it's just going to be a Columbus, runaway. If Boston gets it, then they can, maybe muster a comeback.
Oh, we'll see.
But this next goal is going to be the teller.
Oh, absolutely. Next goal is huge. Absolutely huge. Okay. Let's see. Let's take a look around the rest of the NHL real quick. No other score updates. Predators, Lightning, 2:13 to go in the first. And Canadiens, Hurricanes, 5:15 to go in the first. Meanwhile, taking a quick look around the NCAA March Madness. Duke is up on UConn 35-21 with a 6:23 to go in the first half. Around the MLB, let's go ahead and go there. Graham's talking about basketball. We need to make more baskets than the other team. Graham's talking about baseball. We need to hit the ball far and hard.
Yep.
In football, pass the ball. Oh, man. We're taking a look around the MLB real quick while we have a second. Good wants to play Toronto tomorrow. He's supposed to be hurt. He says he needs to show up. What does he want to fight with Easton Cohen? Oh my gosh. We're talking about football. Get physical like the good old days of CTE. Get CTE. Yep. Oh man. So no live games right now for the MLB. The only game is going to be the Guardians and Mariners at 7:20 p.m. Eastern. A lot of games wrapped up today, though. And here we go. Far side circle draw to the left of Jet Greaves. Ready to rumble. Okay. So, waiting on the draw here. And the face-off won by... Oh, we got a fight here. Tanner Jeannot getting at it there. Going to be going against Goodbranson. Goodbranson trying to get some fights. Some chucking knucks. Jeannot trying to grab at him. Goodbranson finds a hole. And Jeannot gets a couple of headshots in there. Gets him down on a knee, but getting back up is Goodbranson. Trying to fight and trying to get Jeannot. Trying to find an opening. He gets another headshot in there. And grabbing at the jerseys. The fight straps are on. They're up against the board. Jeannot with some headshots. But Goodbranson not going down that easy. A big chucking knucks here. Goodbranson missing the face and still trying to grab at it. Goodbranson now with a headshot on the side. Jeannot trying to push him off, not quite able to, and gets a couple of nice headshots, but Goodbranson able to fight back with a couple more of his own. Helmet comes off of Tanner Jeannot, and he is still flinging. He takes off the head of Goodbranson and puts him in the chokehold to end the fight. Oh my gosh. I love calling fights. Oh man, Goodbranson heading down the tunnel after that one. Same with Jeannot. Oh man. Times when we don't have a fight at this point, not when we do have one. Oh man. So there we go, and it all stemmed from this. You see, I knew something was going on there because he grabbed. Goodbranson grabbed at Jeannot right at the right at the jersey. He kind of goes and grabs him like that. You knew there was something there, and I think they agreed to the fight right there. I think right in that moment they're like, "You want to fight? Yeah, let's chuck some knucks." Because they do that. That's how they do it in the NHL. The code of conduct of fighting is you always agree to your fights. Cramps talking at a funeral. Well, he's dead. Oh man, to the near side, and another fight breaking down here. Here we go, Kostelic throwing chucking nuts with Olivier, and Olivier gets a couple of headshots. Kostelic now getting some. Olivier's helmet falls off. Kostelic still trying to stay and get some fights in there, some punches, but getting there. Olivier throwing a lot of punches, throwing him to the ground. Not quite yet. Kostelic on his knees a couple times, but getting right back up, and up again he goes, trying to full-on tackle Olivier. Oh, man. There we go. Another fight right after the last one. Do good things come in threes? Olivier and Kostelic both heading down the tunnels. Oh, man. At the rate we're going, these benches are going to be pretty thin by the end of the period. They'll be calling fans down there. Anyone wearing a Bruins jersey want to come down and play for the Bruins? Same with the Blue Jackets. Oh man, yeah, right there. They agreed to it and just went.
Well, no, actually, he put it up first. Oh, okay. I thought.
Yeah, no, they always agree to the fight and then they just go.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure if the Columbus Blue Jacket took his things off first.
His gloves?
Yeah.
Oh no, they took it off together. Oh man. So here we go to the near side, and where's the next fight going to occur? Over under on it being in the Bruins defensive end. So to the near side, out of Boston's defensive end, behind the net now for Bro. Over to the far side, sending it now to the top of the zone. Back down low behind the net of Swayman. Over to the near side, getting cleared up to the top of the zone. Marat Kuznetsov with that puck through center, losing it, but Bruins taking control into the offensive end down low. 1:50 to go in the period. McAvoy not able to control it. Kuznetsov over to the far side. That's going to be Minton. Working with that puck to the top of the zone. Working with it around the far side. I swear, this is like the Four Nations. Oh, man. Take it back. Here comes McAvoy to the near side. Passing up to Pasta. Pasta over to the far side and over to McAvoy. Back to Pasta to the offensive end from the point. Looking to move it. Losing control. And the Blue Jackets, that's going to be Marchenko. Centering over to the far side. Through center to the offensive end. Back to Marchenko. And a penalty coming up against Boston. That's going to be 2 for tripping. And that means that it's Pasta going to the sin bin for the record. That means the Columbus Blue Jackets are going to get the game's first power play.
If they score on that, it's end the game.
Man, this is one of the most physical games I have seen in a hot minute. And I am down for every bit of it. Oh, man. Jets Pizza, of course. Of course the Blue Jackets have a sponsor of Jets Pizza because their goalie is Jet Greaves. Oh, here we go. A 2-minute power play, 1:15 to go in the period. Looking at Marco Sturm's team. First season as a head coach of the Bruins. And here we go. The Bruins losing the draw. Columbus moving it around the near side, but Boston able to clear it out successfully. Just sending you 3 thumbnails to choose from on X for tomorrow. Ooh, I'll take a look. Take a look here. Ooh. Ooh, that first one. Ooh, that's a nice one. Ooh, that's cool. All right. Awesome. Thank you, man. Oh, wait a minute. These are the... I see. These are the other... some of these are some of the ones from the past. Oh, boy.
Score, Columbus. Game over. This is it.
We've seen multi-goal comebacks before. And Dad's calling it quits for the night.
I'm going up. I don't see them. I don't see Boston coming back at all.
When Boston wins this, you're going to be upset that you didn't watch it.
Boston wins this, I'd be very surprised. Very, very surprised.
Oh, man.
They just don't have... You know, they'll play great whenever they play the Penguins.
Oh, man. You know, Todd, I tried those types of thumbnails, like just the basic colors, and they just... I don't know if it was just the games or the fluke at the time, but they just weren't doing it, you know? They just weren't doing it. So... I appreciate it, I do. But, we'll see. So, we got 11.8 to go here in the first. And we'll see. Okay. Let me take a look over here at how we are doing. Bada bing, bada boom. I mean, these thumbnails I've had have done pretty decently. You know, they've done kind of where I'm targeting. So, you know, I appreciate the thought. I do. But, you know. And it looks like this is how we're going to go to the end of the first. The Blue Jackets are going to try and clear the zone over to the near side, and they will. Your score at the end of the first is the Columbus Blue Jackets 3, the Boston Bruins nothing. Shots on goal are 11 for the Blue Jackets and 7 for the Bruins. We've also had 2 fights. And a goalie fight is on the way. Oh, man. We'll see as both teams head back to the locker room. And we shall see what we've got in store. Let's take a look real quick around the rest of the NHL. No other score updates to provide. Everybody's at the end of the first period. Then again, later on tonight, the Blue Jackets the Blackhawks and Devils a big one there for the Devils as they are trying to fight for somewhat relevance, but I want the Blackhawks to win because, well, we need the Jets to have a low pick. And then we got the Stars and Flyers, a big one as the Flyers are trying to get themselves in the playoff picture. They are vying and trying to get there. There is a path. There is a legitimate path to the playoffs in this Eastern Conference, so keep an eye on that. Just keep an eye on that picture as we move. And real quick, just a quick little MLB roundup for the day. The Pirates getting their first win on the season, 4-3 over the Mets in 10 innings. The Royals beating the Braves 4-1. The Orioles beating the Twins 8-6. The Rangers beating the Phillies 8-3. The Blue Jays up 5-2 on a win over the Athletics. The Reds beating the Red Sox 3-2. The real Reds are the Reds. The Marlins winning over the Rockies 4-3. The Astros 9-7 over the Angels. Brewers 9-7 over the White Sox. The Rays 11-7 over the Cardinals, and the Nationals 6-3 over the Cubs. That's your quick little roundup from around the MLB and NHL as of right now. I'll be right back because I didn't get a chance to use the bathroom between streams, so I got to go real quick. But that was an electric first period for us to see. Hopefully we get more of it in the second. I'll be right back. Oh, I don't want to. No, don't break anything. Come on. I'm going to break something doing this. You need to move over there. All right, we are back and ready to roll. Oh, man. Go ahead and get squared away here. Get re-situated, in the saddle. Here we are. Okay. So yeah, we are rolling our way here as we are at the end of the first period. Oh man. But yeah, right now just kind of rolling our way at the first intermission, waiting for some other updates. Not really a whole lot going on right now. The biggest thing here, with 53 seconds left in the first, Duke is up 44-27 over UConn in March Madness. So we'll be keeping an eye on that throughout the day as well. Okay. But yeah, we are kind of just rolling our way here. Let's see if we got any news on X. Oh, man. Let's see. Presidents for Carper-Cal, Chinikov. Okay, yada, yada, yada. Okay. So, let's see. Let us see. Man. Oh, looking at the FDNY versus NYPD game for hockey. Oh, man. But yeah. Do they give a reason for firing Cassidy? I don't know. Bruins are in the locker room shaking their heads. I thought, yeah, it was a rough period. It was a rough period. Oh, man. But we'll see. We will see. Oh, man. Okay. But yeah, we are ready to roll here. Again, 8 shots on goal for the Bruins all period, 11 for the Blue Jackets. But yeah. Take a page from the Panthers. Oh, man. But yeah, we shall see here. Okay. So let's see. Man, not really a whole lot going on though right now, just given what we got. Oh man. Let us see. Again, just kind of taking a look here as we're rolling at the first intermission. Although I'm waiting to get access to that Pens game from yesterday on ESPN Plus. Whoa, something just fell. Okay. But yeah, we will see. And what games are you covering this week? Well, this week we got the, what is it? It's the Pens game on Monday. Calendar. Let me go ahead and pull up the calendar I have. On Wednesday, we have Vancouver and Colorado. And then we got mayhaps a doubleheader, maybe a tripleheader on Saturday. Those being Minnesota. What am I doing? What am I doing? Minnesota against Ottawa and the Panthers against the Penguins. We might do Vegas, Edmonton as well, just depending on how things are going. That being on April 4th. Easter Sunday, we got Florida and Pittsburgh. Not going to do a whole lot of Easter Sunday because, well, I mean, it's Easter. And then Monday, we got Tampa Bay against Buffalo on the 6th. So we got a little bit of stuff to crash out the rest of the season here. That's good, John. Raid sweep the Penguins. Oh, man. Go Bluebirds baseball. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, boy. But yeah, just taking a look at a few things here as we are ready to roll. Also waiting on the NHL playoffs to come into full swing so I can update my calendar with what playoff games I'm looking at doing. So we'll see. I know I kind of dropped the ball on a streaming schedule this week, but we're going with it. We're just going with what we got. So we'll see. Okay. Also looking at getting the game day vlog uploaded. We'll see what, how fast I can get that going. I'm going to try to get some of the editing done tonight, if I can. I'm also going to try to get some of that done just throughout the week in general, because I do want to get that video out. So keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for that game day vlog. I don't know when it'll be out, but it will be out. Okay. Let's see. You voted Columbus. Oh, they are winning pretty good. They are winning pretty good right about now. But that first period was electric, man. That was like a you had to be there to believe it kind of first. Wow. Okay. The Bruins, that'll be very cool. Yeah, it would. It would. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, man. But we're ready to roll. Oh, man. But yeah, we are ready to roll. Oh, yeah, the Blue Jackets are to win. This game has been one that has been out for blood. It has been an out for blood kind of game. So, man. But let's see. Let's see. Man. Yeah, let's move that over there. See how we're doing over here. So at the half, Duke is up 44-29 over UConn. Oh, man. Thinking around the rest of the NHL, not really a whole lot going. The Predators Lightning starting their second period. Same with the Canadiens and Hurricanes. So we'll be beginning ours here momentarily. And we'll see what we got. Oh, man. So, let's see. Let's see, what is this? What is this? Ooh, it's the new menu items. Okay. Okay. Well, is Tampa playing Montreal? No, Montreal or Tampa's playing Nashville. Montreal's playing Carolina. So, but yeah, we are ready to roll our way here into the second period. Okay. Damn. So yeah, we shall see. Are getting ready here. You can see the stadium's getting dark again. The teams are about ready to take the ice. And we'll see. Looking into the locker room there. I believe Columbus's locker room. That was on opening day and Saturday Rays win today. Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, let's see. Let us see. Oh man. Yeah, just kind of just taking a look here. As we are ready to rumble. Oh man. But yeah, we shall see. As we're still at the commercial, going back. What's good, John? Blue Jays swept Baltimore first 2 games. They won off a walk-off. Nice. Okay. So yeah, we shall see. Oh man. But hopefully the second period, man, we had a lot of awesomeness in the first period. A lot of good fights, a lot of stuff. Okay. So let's see. We are here, ready to go. The Blue Jackets taking the ice. For period number 2. Okay. Man. But we are ready to roll. Taking a look again at some of the stuff that happened with that first period that was just crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. Like, there's no topping it. We'll see if things get a little bit more than we had in the first, or if things get a little bit more dulled down. But we'll see. Okay. But we'll see. Again, just taking a look at some of the drive to the net there from Coyle. Able to just poke it right on through Swayman. He's had a rough day so far. Jeremy Swayman just not having it today, but we are ready to roll. Second period underway. Face-off won by the Bruins. Over to the near side. McAvoy working with that puck. Up on into the offensive end and behind the net here. That's going to be Provorov with the puck. And around the near side, top of the zone, McAvoy keeping it in and gloved by Greaves. Oh, man. Baseball game. Yes, sir. We actually did a little bit of baseball today. We covered a little bit of the Pirates game today after the Panthers game. To run back for another World Series. Lots of expectations. They lost Bo Bichette to the New York Mets. Yeah, that was a big loss. Massive loss. But here we go. Face-off won by the Bruins. McAvoy trying to get to it, and it gets cleared out. But we got a penalty for tripping. That's going to be Provorov going to the sin bin, putting the Bruins on the power play. Okay. Man, the sin bin is loaded. Absolutely loaded. Okay. So we'll see the Bruins on a 2-minute power play. Face off over to the right of Greaves. Won by the Bruins. McAvoy from the point, sending it to the far side again. Down low around the court. Excuse me. Over to the near side, and the puck gets cleared out of the zone. Giving chase, and we got a chase down here. That's Pasta. Getting it to the far side. Monahan trying to rip it away from him. Over to the near side. Pasta passing back. Over to Arvidsson. Over to the near side of the offensive end. Now to Pasta. Down low and around the far side corner. That's going to be off of the stick of Zacha. Top of the zone. And let's see. Yes, there are 3 in the sin bin. 3 in for the Blue Jackets, 2 in for the Bruins. Here we go to the near side. Swayman over to McAvoy. Moving it up out of the neutral zone. And gonna pass back. Try to create some room into the neutral zone. They go to the offensive side of the ice. Pasta passing it around the near side of the top of the zone. And the Bruins working it around now to the point. McAvoy to the near side. Backing across again. Middlestat over to McAvoy. Down low. Back to McAvoy from the point. Cycling around. Shot and gloved by Greaves. Those Blue Jackets power play. Penalty kick, Boston. Oh, man. Wait, that is weird. Is that like a new YouTube feature? Like, if people actually, like, does YouTube, like, auto-translate things now? Like, you see it has, like, a little, like, language symbol, and then if I highlight over it, it just changes it. That's cool. There we go, top of the zone, working with it now to the near side. Down low from Reichel, shot, crowding the net, goes wide left. Over to the near side, along the boards. Top of the zone now. Over back to the far side, top of the zone again, not gonna go along the near side boards. Have you had a daiquiri? I have had a mock daiquiri, yes I have. Down low into the far corner. And over to the far side, still along the boards, down low now, going to be Werenski with it to the near side and clearing it out for Columbus. With 10 seconds to go on the power play, that is going to kill the Bruins' chances. But here we go, Hampus Lindholm through center, working through 2. Blue Jacket sends it into the far corner. Chasing it down is Morgan Geekie over to the near side along Elias Lindholm. Puck gets cleared out and it's going to be a no icing over to the near side, taken off of the stick of Zadorov to the far side. Moving it out the other way, up through center to the offensive end, driving down the net. That's Kuznetsov, not able to control it. Tied up for that puck over to the near side. Pasta gonna get there. Along the board, crowding the net, chance! Not able to punch it in quite yet. Over to the near side. The Blue Jackets not able to control it in front of the net. Still loose. And the Bruins get it now to the near side. Corrali, Sean Corrali right there. Trying to get to it over to the near side. Top of the zone. Shot denied. Loose in front. Not able to connect. Over to the near side. And that shot going to be saved. And a bit of extracurricular again. A ref comes sliding in out of nowhere. Corrali, Wood, Kuznetsov, Zamula, among others, including Coyle. Zamula could go to the sin bin forever. Screw him. Screw him. He said he didn't want to report because he didn't want to be on an AHL team. He wants to be on an NHL contract only. Screw him. Screw him. Man, a lot of pushing and shoving. Pasta and not liking how he was pushed. But Kuznetsov getting in there. I mean, man. Everybody crowding the net. Oh my God. Oh boy. But we'll see. So, trying to break down what happened there. Matejchuk, Goodbranson, and Zamula all hopping off to the bench. Same with Olivier and Wood. Coyle up there too. And we'll see. What? Huh. So here we go. Near side draw. No penalties out of that whole mess. Face off won by the Bruins. McAvoy up to the point. Working it around now, cycling it to the far side, down low, shot denied. Over to the near side, the puck gets cleared all the way out. Chasing it down, Swayman to the far side, over towards the near. That's going to be Aspero back in behind the net to the far side, over to the near again. Along the boards, trying to move it up the other way. Here comes a chance. Down low, McAvoy to the far side, gonna cycle back in behind the net to the near side. Along the boards and over through center of the defensive end. McAvoy with the puck. Moving it up, trying to find some room to the far side, and the Bruins going to dump it into the offensive end. Geeky to the far side. Rising to the near side, Yokiharu over to the near side, not able to go, and that puck gets cleared out. You're back.
Okay, but if for some reason Boston comes back and wins this game, I would do some play-by-play.
For tomorrow night?
I'll do some play-by-play for tomorrow night, yes.
All right. He's placing a bet on it. He's that confident.
I'm that confident that Boston will not back to this.
All right, well, here we go to the far side, and we got a Bruins puck in the defensive end. Over to the near side, over to the far from Yokiharu. Moving it out now on the far side, trying to connect up vertically into the offensive end. The Bruins flipping it to the far side and not able to get home. Down low now to the near side boards. The Blue Jackets moving it out and clearing it all the way out. Giving chase is going to be off of the stick of Zadorov. Over to the near side, moving it around, clearing it out. All the way back on into the defensive end of Columbus. That's going to be Provorov chasing down that puck. Top of the zone, sent down, and that's going to be from Peak along the boards on the near side. Two Blue Jackets collide into each other. Pasta with that puck now, sending it around to Kuznetsov, back to Pasta, top of the zone. Peak wing to the far side. Able to get a shot off, denied by Greaves. Pasta with it again, to the far side. Moving around, it's actually Minton, my bad. With the puck on the boards there, and the puck comes loose. Top of the zone, shot denied. Loose again to the near side. A goal for Tampa Bay by Jake Gensel. Hello. As the Blue Jackets go into the offensive end. Big hit behind the net. Loose in front. Here comes the Blue Jackets on the attack.
Jackets don't need to score another goal.
Well, with a chance now to the far side and around the boards. Getting it cleared all the way out. And now to the near side from Fabro over to Werenski. And up through center into the offensive end, shoveling it and heaving it in there. Taken by Zadorov to the near side along the boards. Trying to move it up the other way. John says, hi, Dad. And around to the far side, Coyle, top of the zone, near side, Werenski, shot. Not gonna go. Denied off of Swayman. Tied up in the corner. Sillinger with Peak. Taking it away. Top of the zone. Werenski. Over to Sillinger. Shot. Gonna go wide. Over to the far side again. Cycling with that puck. With a chance. Around the boards. Now back on in behind the net to the near side. And passing back to the far side. Back across to the near. Moving it up the other way. Here comes a chance. Flipping it through center to the near side to the offensive end into the corner near side boards. And around the boards they go over to the far side, flipping it out the other way. Taken out now by the Blue Jackets over to the near side again. Werenski with that puck. The near side, moving it up and into the corner down low. Played by Aspero, but we got a whistle. So, by the way, what are you thinking about for tonight? Go. Oh boy, so we will see here. We got a face-off to the left of Jet Greaves. And we'll see what we've got. Moving it out now from center, shot, and not gonna go. What a save by Jet Greaves. Hello, Geeky, getting into it with Fabro, and getting in there as well, going to be Boone Jenner, among others. Everybody get involved. It's time for a party in the USA. Okay. Lose that. Oh, man. So let's take a look. They're stepping away for commercials, so we'll go ahead and provide you the latest score updates around the NHL. The Nashville Predators getting a goal on there. Let me go ahead and open that in a new tab and see who scored it. That goal going to be scored by none other than the Joakim Kimmel, assisted by Philip Forsberg and Justin Barron. Also, we got another score update here by Montreal. The Montreal Canadiens getting on the board. That one going to be by Nick Suzuki, assisted by Cole Caulfield and Lane Hudson. Dad did leave. Yes, he did leave again. But I think I'm going to get me some Wingstop tonight. That's the problem. Oh, excuse me. That's the problem. They just now put in a Wingstop like 2 minutes from my house. So I'm going to be dangerous with how much I go there. So that's going to be interesting. But we are ready to rumble. Let me get a little reload on this. Okay. So we'll see here. Again, just rocking and rolling our way through this game. And we are back here in Columbus, Ohio. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, no, I love Wingstop. Like, I legitimately love Wingstop. Like, it is my go-to wing place. I love the freaking hot honey, man. Like, it is good. I'm probably going to get the boneless bundle. And I'm going to get me 20 wings, so I have dinner for tonight and tomorrow, because I ain't gonna have time to grab dinner tomorrow night. So, you know. But here we go, taking a look at Zach Werenski. Signed an entry-level contract at the conclusion of his college season at Michigan after being drafted in the 2015 draft, first-round pick. And we'll see. Werenski been pretty good. He's been pretty good. And that ref that slid in is going down the tunnel. Ref kind of took a shot there. So we're playing with one ref and two linesmen now. Unless they have a backup. Unless they pulled in a backup. But here we go. The Blue Jackets trying to move it out the other way. And it looks like we are just playing with one ref and two linesmen over to the near side. The Blue Jackets trying to take it away in the offensive end. And they will for now, driving down low into the corner, near side, cycling around. Yo, Lord Master, you are freaking awesome, man. No goal by the Blue Jackets. The fans not happy. They swore they saw a goal. Coming the other way here. Into the offensive end is a chance. That's going to be off of the stick there of number 73, going to be McAvoy, and that puck gets cleared out. The Bruins working with it now. Massive game. Absolutely rated. Absolutely. I think another Pittsburgh Islanders with rink background thumbnail. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, man. Now we'll see. To the near side, to the offensive end, flipping it across. Not going to go, but he's colliding in front of Jet Greaves and into the offensive end. Sillinger with the puck. Over to the near side. Fantilli over, wing to wing on the far side. Werenski, nobody home. Into the corner, down low, tied up for that puck. And around the board, still going to be down low. Fantilli on top of it. Hampus Lindholm joining the party. Top of the zone, Marchman passing back down. Shot denied by Swayman. All right. Let's see here. Oh, man, that went right off the post. The fans saw it. They thought it was a goal, but no, it went off the post. It didn't even touch going into the net. Wow. Well, we'll see. We got a far side circle draw over to the left of Swayman. And here we go. Ready to roll. Top of the zone. Here comes. That's Werenski. Shot gets blocked and kept in the offensive end over to the far side. Along the boards, top of the zone now, over to Werenski, near side, sending it wide left, trying to punch it in. The net gets crowded, and they're going to say no goal. Wood, slow to get up. Wood is hurt. He's trying to get up and trying to get over to the bench, but this is the second time today that he has been slow to get up. Wow. Wow. Yeah, Wood just crashing into Swayman in the net. Yowzes. So we'll see. We have a draw here on the near side, over to the right of Swayman. Face-off won by the Bruins. Behind the net to the far side, along the boards, trying to clear it up. And here come the Bruins. That's off the stick of pasta to the far side, down low, shot. Not gonna go. That one by Kuznetsov. And down into the corner, over to the far side, Minton and Kuznetsov trying to get there as well. Puck goes loose. Pasternak just decks a guy right out in the open ice, too. And over to the far side, taking it down now. Here comes off of the stick, I believe, Zadorov into the offensive end. Taken back by Columbus, racing to the near side. It goes loose. Tanner Jeannot in there, among others. The Blue Jackets clearing the zone, though, over to the near side. Into the offensive end, near corner, behind the net there of Swayman to the far side. Fantilli on it now, trying to pass it in front. And the Bruins take it away to the near side along the boards. Clearing it out. Here comes your foot race into the offensive end. McAvoy to the far side on a pass. Trying to cycle around the net. Circling shot! What a chance and what a save by Jet Greaves. Wow. What an effort to get there by Jet Greaves. Boston must be getting mad. I mean, it was just a big deck. Okay. So we'll see here. We will see. Oh man. Yeah, just taking a look here on X, if there's any other news. Oh man. But yeah, let's just see here. Okay. Trying to take a look here, see if there's anything newsworthy on X as we have some time. Oh man. So we'll see. Okay. Yeah, just try and take a look here to see what we've got. Oh man. Oh, we'll see here. What do we got? They're taking a look at interviewing Charlie Coyle. Oh man. You think Sidney Crosby's 100 to play? We'll see. We'll see. I could see him going either way. Okay. Ready to rumble. Working around the far side, trying to clear it out. And it's going to be cleared out, chasing it down. The Bruins over to the far side, and it's cleared out by Columbus. Along the boards, moving it around now through the net, trying to get to Swayman. Not quite able to. Over to the far side now, moving it up along the boards. Trying to move it there, taken back to the near side. Off the stick of Aspero, through center into the offensive end behind the net of Greaves, and it's going to be iced. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Why am I so tired today, man? I honestly couldn't tell you, but, like, I am exhausted. I didn't think I was that tired from the game yesterday, man. But we'll see. Face-off going to be one over to the near side, one by the Bruins, clearing it up. And it's going to be another Bruins icing. Oh, man. So we'll see. We'll see. Depending on how things go, we might wrap it up a little early tonight because I am just exhausted, man. I don't know why, but I need me some sleep. That way I can work on the game day vlog a little bit too, but we'll see. Over to the near side, trying to move it around towards the top of the zone, and the Blue Jackets keeping it in. Along the boards, down low, that one going to be from the stick of Monahan. That's Werenski, shot, not gonna go. Oh, you're good, John. So over to the far side, taken back by the Bruins, trying to clear it out. Big check into the boards. Wow. So moving it out now, the far side. Here comes Aspero, able to clear the zone, but the puck goes out of play. That would be correct. Are you joining back?
They're not. They stink. Boston stinks.
You seem very intrigued in what's going on.
I have to call any game tomorrow.
Well, if you're going to keep being intrigued, why don't you just hang around? So here we go, behind the net now, working with that puck, the Bruins to the near side. Trying to clear it up through center, they do. Middlestat losing control. Into the defensive end, back in behind the net, Swayman to the far side, moving it out is going to be not Yokiharu, Hampus Lindholm. And over to the near side of the offensive end, the Bruins wing to wing, over to the far side, Zaka, down low, around the net to the near, Yokiharu sending it down low, and back on him behind the net to the far side, top of the zone. We're still here, John. We are still here, but we are barely here. Oh, man, moving it around to the far side, along the boards, tied up into the corner, down low. Middlestat tied up with some of the Blue Jackets. Puck comes loose to the near side, and moving it around now. No, they're not. Over to the near side, moving it up now. Here come the Bruins. Into the offensive end, shot. Gonna be denied. And puck goes out of play. Oh, man.
Columbus has to go back to back with.
Yeah. Okay. Let us see. So 7.5 to go here in the second period.
Dominate a game.
Oh, yeah.
I've not seen them dominate a game.
Okay.
You know?
So here we go. A shot not going to go. And around the near side, trying to move it on out. Here comes a chance. The Bruins to the far side along the boards. And trying to work it around down low. Shot not going to go. Kicked away by Greaves into the corner behind the net. And over to the near side. How long till the match ends? Oh, we are here. Kevin, we are at 6:53 in the second period. So we still have a whole third period to play as well. So here we go. Behind the net to the far side is going to work. McAvoy along the boards, getting ready to move it up through center. To the near side, Pasta. Centering pass into the offensive end they go. Taking it around and gloved by Greaves. Oh, man.
Question is, will they even get a goal? Boston.
Well, we'll see. We will see. Didn't think Boston would... Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. So, ready to roll. Face-off won by the Blue Jackets. And ready to move it on out. Into the near side. The Bruins keeping it in the zone, though. Trying to work it around now to the top of the zone. The Blue Jackets with the puck. Up through center into the offensive end. They send it to the near corner behind the net of Swayman. Along the boards. Tied up for that puck. And here comes Boston going the other way. Pens have to get two tomorrow night. Yeah, I would say so. Oh, wing to the far side. But remember, Columbus is going back-to-back against Carolina tomorrow night, so Columbus might drop a game. Don't get me wrong, it still is a must-win, but Here comes Columbus. 2-on-1 into the zone with a chance.
Oh.
A shot kicked away by Swayman. Sending it out in front and gloved by Jeremy Swayman. Okay. Bruins suck. Man, they're just not playing well today, bro. 5:53 to go here in the second period.
Because they don't play well on teams that want them to win.
Why don't you pop a squat, Dad? You always say, oh no, I'm going to be going upstairs. I'm going to be going upstairs.
Yeah.
And you end up back down here again. So. Oh, man. Take a look on X. I'll take a look real quick around the rest of the NHL. No other score updates apart from the Jake Gensel goal for the Lightning. Every other game tied up at 1 apiece. Wait, Blue Jackets don't play tomorrow night? Because... Oh, wait. Yeah, no, they played yesterday.
I know. I'm saying Tuesday and Thursday is... They have,
oh, Tuesday, Thursday. Okay, that's what it was.
The next 2 games are back-to-back against...
Oh, okay. When you said back-to-back, I'm thinking today, tomorrow. I forgot they played yesterday. You're right.
Back-to-back in Carolina.
You're right, Craig.
Not tomorrow, but...
Yeah.
Home-and-home series type of thing.
Yeah. Oh, we'll see here.
If the Penguins win next week, jump up to second.
Yes. Okay,
which is important if they...
Yes. Because second would be the best case scenario. So the Penguins get to host a playoff series, so it's not a problem with the NFL draft.
Yeah, I'm just saying second, and then they're
They have home ice again. It's going to be the same.
There's more people behind them.
Yeah.
So if they lose one, they're not going to go out of the...
Well, we'll see. Over to the far side, we got a whistle. Is that going to be icing or puck out of play? One of the two.
Boston needs to score a goal before...
Well, we'll see. Okay. All right, just taking a look here as we have some time. Okay. So, near side, circle draw. And here we go. Face-off won by the Bruins. Working it around to the near corner, down low. Up towards the top of the zone. The Bruins trying to wrestle it away here along the boards. And it comes loose all the way back into the Bruins' defensive end. Working with that puck now over to the center ice area to the near side to the offensive end. Kostelic driving down with that puck into the corner. Over to the far side they go. Tied up for possession along the boards and up to the top of the zone. Puck gets cleared all the way out. Taken back into the defensive end. Boston wing to wing to the near side to Peak. Moving it around. Peak going on a stretch pass to the far side off at Kostelic and into the offensive end. And taking it behind the net now to the near side. Matejchuk with the puck passing to Sillinger into the offensive end. He throws it to Swayman and taken by Aspero over to the far side. Moving it out the other way. Up on into the offensive end and it's iced by the Bruins. Okay. Let me make sure something real quick. Let me check. Ooh, Montreal. Getting another goal. They just got another goal. Oh boy. That one going to be by... Let me see if I can get the goal here. By Cole Caulfield. So here we go. Far side circle draw here in the Blue Jackets offensive end. Won by the Bruins over to the near side. Off of the stick of McAvoy. Over to Boston into the offensive end, far side corner. Battling for that possession behind the net. Werenski in there as well, among others. Puck comes loose, top of the zone, cycling to the near side. McAvoy. McAvoy centering, shot, and going to be denied. Over to the far side. Along the boards, taken out, and into the defensive end. The Bruins getting it back to the near side, losing control of it. Up through center, the Blue Jackets into the offensive end, moving it around the near corner, down lower. Boston tries to wrestle it away. Off the stick of McAvoy, and the Blue Jackets get it in their own end. 4 minutes to go here. Working around the near side along the boards, off of the stick here of going to be number 23, Sean Monahan. Into the offensive end, though, the Bruins taking it away for now before they lose it back. In the center ice area, wrestled away by Boston into the offensive end. Middle stat. Man, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm kind of worried about the Flyers. Flyers have 2 games in hand over the Penguins. That do be true. Based on point potential, though, if I pull up point potential, let me see here. Philadelphia.
Philadelphia has to go like 10-game win streak.
So Philly has played 73 or 72 games. So they do have a game in hand, but their point potential is 2 points lower than the Penguins.
Penguins, I think, is.
I'm talking point potential, not magic numbers.
No, I'm talking about what they're projected to.
And I'm talking point potential. I'm talking potential. You're talking projection. So here we go. Top of the zone and up centering pass from Geeky. Shot goes wide over to the far side. Garland, Werenski, and Provorov both are all on minute plus shifts to 2-minute shifts. And the Bruins over to the near side, allowing the Jackets a chance to swap. Back on into the defensive end, working it around the near side into the offensive end, played by Greaves to the far side. And it's going to be tied up along the boards, cleared out, played by Swayman, no icing. 2:20 to go into the period. And over to the near side of the offensive end, down low behind the net now. Working around to the far side, and it's taken. Here come the Blue Jackets. Up to the near side, trying to move it on out. Through center. So here we go. The Bruins into the offensive end, near side with it. Losing control of the puck. Taken back in the center ice area, tied up. Cheryl's saying, Dad, have a seat. So we got a whistle here. Zamula. Screw you, bud. Talking over with his teammates on the bench. With Werenski. Oh, we'll see. We will see. Okay.
Look at that.
Plus in April, Detroit, Buffalo, Montreal, Boston, Washington. Those front 4 in April, the 7th, 9th, 11th, and 12th, are going to be tough. The 2 against Carolina is tough. Winnipeg's been playing above their pay grade. So here we go to the near side. The Jackets trying to get back control, and it's played down into the corner. Aspero to the far side. Moving it up now through the far side, through center into the offensive end. Taken back by the Jackets. Working with it now along the boards. Through center into the offensive end. Taken in front of the net. The Blue Jackets getting it to the near side. Top of the zone, Monahan to the far side. Shot denied. And now moving it out to the near side they go. With a chance into the offensive end. Oh, that went bad. We got a whistle. Okay. So let's see. Oh man. 1:10 to go in the period. Let's see.
I don't think Boston. Minutes left.
That is true. Now, if the Flyers win, it is just 2 points behind. But remember, the point potential difference is like 2 points in favor of the Penguins. So the Penguins do have the advantage over Philly. They control their own destiny. A nice save by Swayman. Getting some more words being exchanged. Okay. Let's see. Let us see. Oh, man. So here we go. Far side circle draw. And face-off going to be won by the Jackets in the neutral zone. They have it. To the near side, into the corner, taken by Yokiharu. Over to the far side, moving it up through center. Here comes the chance. The Bruins with speed, a pass across. And that's down by Kuznetsov. Over to the near side to the far again. Top of the zone. Working with it wing to wing. Yokiharu. Shot goes off the body of Sillinger to the near side along the boards. They came out guns blazing to catch Boston off guard. Absolutely. And battling still for that possession. 15, 14, 13. Played by Swayman in his own end. 11, 10, 9. The Bruins to the far side. They're content taking this out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your score going into the second intermission is the Columbus Blue Jackets 3, the Boston Bruins nothing. But not for a lack of effort. The Bruins with 21 shots on goal to only, I believe it was 16 or 18 for Columbus.
Over after the second.
Oh boy, Dad. Oh boy.
Yes, they could somehow score some.
Oh man.
That the Penguins are point behind. Ours.
Oh boy.
And your thought of that they fall and not coming true, is it?
Man. Well, we'll see. I mean, they did have a drop. They did drop a game so far, so it's not, you know. But I get it. Okay. Now let's see what's happening with Boss. Well, right now Boston is just not able to get it done. They're not able to get it done, no matter what they do. And got to admit, the way the Blue Jackets lost yesterday, to come back and play like this is very impressive. Absolutely, absolutely. You got to give it to him. You got to hand it to him, man. Let's see. Let us see. Just taking a look here. Oh, man. So, let's see. Let us see here. Oh, man. Yeah, just kind of taking a look here, though, as we have some time, seeing what we got on X. And so Tiger Woods in trouble. Yep, another DUI. Oh, man. So, let's see. Let us see. Man, I'm gonna put a hole in the floor tomorrow night with all the pacing I'm doing with the Pens game. Oh, all of us will be doing the same thing, man. I don't know if he will, though. Oh, man. Oh, we'll see. Oh, man. But yeah, we are ready to rumble. We get a little reload on X, and let's take a look around the rest of the league. Oh my gosh, Montreal. Another goal for Suzuki at the end of the second. 3-1 Canadiens. Oh man, let's see what we got over in the NCAA March Madness in the second half. 9:42 to go. Duke up 58-51 over UConn. Let's see who's leading our pool, by the way. I need tournament challenge. Oh, you bingo, bango, bongo. Let's see who's leading JasonsRealm official. That would be Grady M. Followed by PDF trying, followed by Dad. Then we got the Twin Towers, Wildcat, Wolverine, Canes, and my 2 picks following behind that. Dugbot is, yeah, down at the bottom. He's like very bottom. Oh, man. Well, we'll see here. Hoping at least Malcolm can play tomorrow night. Be great. Crosby could also make. Well, I think Crosby's more likely than Gino at this point. I think it's more likely Crosby than Gino. So. Okay. So we'll see here. Again, just taking a look. Oh, man. So let's see here. What happened to Gino? I don't even remember. It's been a while. He's been day to day for like a couple weeks now. So we will see. Oh shoot! I still got to do taxes. Oh shoot! We might not have a. I gotta figure out when I'm gonna do that. Oh man, I still gotta do that. That'll be a little bit important. Oh man. I think it was an upper body. I want to say it was an upper body. Oh man. Let's see. Okay. But yeah, we shall see here. Ready to roll. Okay. Man. Wish NHL get more updates about injuries. I know. It's frustrating. It is frustrating. And I don't know if it was from the... I don't know if it was from the Olympic injury, if he re-aggroed it or something like that, or what actually happened, but... Oh, man. So, we'll see here. We will see. Oh, that's easy. That's injury percussion. Right? Yeah. Okay. But yeah, we shall see here. Again, just kind of taking a look as we have some time on X, see if there's anything newsworthy there as we have some time. Okay. Alright, dude, I'm hanging in there. Still not feeling more awake. I'm still feeling exhausted, but we're here. We're here for it, and we'll try to hang as long as we can. So we'll see. We will see. Okay. Yeah, just trying to get an idea here as to if we have anything newsworthy. Okay. But yeah, just kind of taking a look. Man, Columbus, Islanders both have tough schedules. The Flyers have a tough one. Oh man. Oh yeah, we're going all the way throughout the playoffs, bro. We're gonna be live multiple times throughout the week. I'm going to make sure that we are here. You know, I'm gonna try to do Mondays after bowling. I just have a couple more weeks of bowling. After that, Tuesdays, a couple streams on Tuesdays. Look, we're gonna go big. Like, I'm gonna be sleeping in this basement most of the NHL playoffs. So, just, you know, that's where we're at. Is I'm gonna be sleeping down here for most of the playoffs. Let me see. Let me get a little look. I want to watch this video here. Carlson has his stick. Let me see here. Carlson's stick. Ian Bischel grabbing at it. And throwing it. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Drink a lot of coffee those late playoff games. It's not initially the staying late that's going to get me. It's the getting up early for work that's going to get me. Because unfortunately, this isn't my full-time job. So I do have a 9 to 5. And so it's going to be that's going to be the problem, is getting up at 6:40 in the morning after being up till 1 in the morning covering a playoff game and then driving into work and going all day. That's going to be the problem. Because trust me, I'd be up till 1 in the morning before, but I'd sleep into like 9 a.m. when I was working a part-time job, so. We will see. Man, I thought Carlson was going to kill the ref. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. He was freaking heated. All right, so we are back. That's cool. That is awesome. They have like an actual demo in the stadium where like you can shoot against a goalie. Like, that is awesome. Oh, man. So, let's see. Let us see. Oh, it's going to be tough. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be tough, but I'm going to do it because I love doing this. So... we will see here. Oh, man. Wait, what?
Montreal trailed 5 minutes ago.
Bro, they picked it up on the broadcast. They picked it up on the broadcast. No. No. Bro. During the Canes Canadiens game, they picked up a fan singing, "We ready. We ready. We ready for y'all." That's freaking awesome, man. That is awesome. Oh yeah, Duke's just rolling pretty good. Oh man. Let me just see. Let me see what Carlson has to say, because I found a video of it on X.
Here's Bashil. And you heard what Eric Carlson was saying. I mean, he has a case for it.
Wow.
Yeah, Eric Carlson.
Oh.
You hardly ever see Eric Carlson this animated and this hot. Boy, is he hot.
Wow.
He felt like I believe Shoots missed it.
Listen to this.
Here's Bashil. Shoots. He scores. And you heard what Eric Carlson was saying. I mean, he has a case for it. Yeah. Eric Carlson.
Oh my gosh. We don't see Carlson get that hot. That was Eric Carlson. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he was, ooh, man. He was heated. He was frickin' heated. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Let me take a look back at this trip.
And there's the evidence.
Man. Oh, let's see. And they're taking a look at the Blue Jackets locker room as they are getting ready to get back out there for period number 3. Okay. It's just crazy seeing how hot Carlson got on that. Like, he gets hot, but he don't get, like, that hot. Like, you heard the bombs on TV. Wow. Okay. Yep, it does still say P2. Oh yeah, he took his stick. I mean, that was bad. So. Oh man. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's take a look on X. Okay. Man, yeah, he was yelling at the ref. The ref should have called it, but he didn't. Okay. Let's see. Man, I just want to be able to call a game. Like, I want to be able to call, like, a championship with, like, stakes on the line. You know? Oh, boy. Oh, man, that is an old pick. The old Mellon Arena. Wow. I was in there maybe a couple times as a kid. Alexander Pens are screwed? I don't think so much. I mean, the Islanders and the Jackets both have tough schedules the rest of the way. Yeah, I was in the Mellon Arena a few times as a kid, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Oh boy. Oh, it is a massive game tomorrow. We'll be live for it too. So we will be live for it. Yeah, the old igloo. I never caught a Pens game in there, but I think I was in there a couple times for like a circus or something like that. As like a young kid. I mean, when they tore down the old PPG or the igloo. Let me see. I was young. Well, not like young, but like, when was it actually torn down? Like, its last day of operation was, let's see. It was after the 2010 season. So I would have been 7 at the time. I was 7 at the time when they closed the old Mellon Arena. But I think I was there for like a circus like once or twice. But like, I never had the joy of like watching a Pens game there. Which team was torn down to the 05 season? Oh, here we go to the near side. We're in the third period, moving it around the near side boards. But yeah, I mean, PPG, don't get me wrong, I like PPG. I really do. It's a really nice venue. Especially for being built 15 years ago. So, although I remember being Consol Energy Center. But here we go. The puck cleared out. The Bruins with it. And moving it around now, the far side into the offensive end. Shot and gloved, but not gloved. It was off the glove, though, of Jack Greaves. The atmosphere good last night? Oh my gosh, it was incredible. It was freaking incredible, man. Especially when it was back and forth. When the refs started screwing the Penguins, it was an atmosphere of all boos. Like, boos, ref, you suck. Like, oh man. At one point, they had the Iceberg hits his little drum, the boom, boom, boom. And you're supposed to say, let's go, Pens. Instead, we started shouting, refs, you suck. So it was, refs, you suck. Refs, you suck. Because the only time they called a penalty was when literally the stick was stuck in Soderblom's skate on a tripping penalty. So, it was a good environment. Frustrating for the fans because, well, but it was a good environment. But like, instead of the boom, 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 let's go Pens, it was boom, 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 refs, you suck. Oh my gosh. And when the refs took the period for the third period, man, they were booed onto that ice. But over to the near side, moving it around, top of the zone, taken out by Columbus, off of the stick thereof, going to be Boone Jenner. Matthew Olivier will not return with an upper body injury for the record for Columbus. But over to the far side, into the offensive end, off of McAvoy, back into the neutral zone. Oh, I know, the Carls, like, that was ridiculous, bro. Like, okay, how about we go ahead and take Jason Robertson's stick and throw it to the back of the zone? But no, we'll get penalized. Right in front of the ref, it happened too. Ref sitting in the corner, it happens right behind the net. That was stupid. Carlos didn't let him have it. We heard the audio, he let him have it. But man, over to the near side, and again, that was effectively a 5-on-4 when Carlson lost his stick. Not a whole lot you can do when you don't have the stick. So in my mind, all of the goals scored last night by Dallas, apart from the empty net, or all the goals, we'll just say, all of the goals scored by Dallas were either empty net or power play. Over to the near side, driving down, Zaka looking for some help. Not getting a lot, top of the zone, Lindholm shot, and over to the far side. Did I hear Carlson in the stadium? I don't recall if I did. I don't believe I did offhand. But I saw the video, and I think it's because like in the TV, like they actually try to like sonogram the sound or something like that. Because I was at the complete opposite end. That happened in the Pens offensive end in the third period, and I was in it happened in the Pens defensive end. Wasn't it? No. It happened at the other end of the ice, I believe. Yeah, so over to the near side. Let me go back and find that video again. I believe it happened at the opposite end. Let me see here. Let me find it here real quick. We got a whistle. 15:55 to go. Yeah, that happened in Dallas's, the Pens' defensive end in the second period. That's what it was. Yeah, I mean, I was on the other end of the ice because this was, I forgot it was second period, not third. For some reason, in my mind, I thought it was third. But no, it was second period, and it happened in the Pens' defensive end, which was where it happened. We were seated in the Pens' offensive end in the second period. We were on the complete opposite side of the ice. So we couldn't really hear it as well, but we heard the TV broadcast earlier in this stream. I found a clip, and oh my gosh. But yeah, like, you effing suck. Or yeah, I mean, like, he was all on him, man. It was just crazy. The Blue Jackets with 3, looking for more. Shot, and the puck goes out of play. Yeah, I mean, that was honestly stupid. I saw that. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, come on. Oh, man. We shall see here. Oh, yeah, Toronto. It's us against the world. So here we go, behind the net to the far side in the defensive end. Boston moving it out through the neutral zone. Into the offensive end they go, battling for possession into the far corner and working it around now. The Blue Jackets taking it away to the near side. Into the offensive end, cycling it around, and we got a whistle. Ugh. So let's see. Let us see. Okay. So, ready to roll. Far side circle draw won by the Penguins, by the Blue Jackets. Oh, Phil Borg on broadcast was furious. Oh, I get it. I totally get it, man. There was a number of trips that weren't called. Carlson's stick grab that wasn't called. A roughing that happened right in front of us where Noah Chari just got taken out way after the play was beyond him. That wasn't called. Oh, man. What a great professional announcer. What a great professional announcer for hockey. Football Nation is your man. Huh. Oh, over to the far side, working it out now. It's going to be the Bruins back on in behind the net. And around the near side, moving it up through center, dumped up into the offensive end by Lindholm to the far side. And taking it back out into the neutral zone, battling for possession. Right in front of the benches, here come the Blue Jackets. Into the offensive end to the near side, driving down Sillinger, shot wide, right to the far side. And back on into the corner, tied to the near side, top of the zone, cycling around, shot by Fabreau, not gonna go, loose to the far side again. Taken back out now, here come the Bruins, but they can't quite get control of it. Over to the near side, behind the net, and it's going to be icing on the Blue Jackets. Oh, Sid and Gino, Sid I think is gonna be back, Gino's a bit touchy. And over to the near side, over to the far again, working around Zaka, top of the zone. Shot, and it's froze. Oh, he gets it in! I thought Greaves got it. It actually snuck through. It snuck through Jet Greaves. The Boston Bruins have life. They actually have it. That goal going to be scored by Charlie McAvoy. Able to make it a 3-1 game here early enough in the third period where it still is possible. Okay. Oh my gosh. Bro, the Dodgers are charging like $75 for a cup. And they had to change the policy because it was just fountain soda refills day of purchase. So now it's just fountain refills included and the price went down. But here we go to the near side, wing to wing to the far from Middlestat, driving down low into the corner. You're critical on hockey, Jason. Thank you. I appreciate that, Todd. Over to the near side, tied up into the corner, trying to free that puck up, and taken by Zamula to the far side and cleared out. They're not going to call any icing. It went off a stick and into the corner, battling for that possession. Boston out of their own end. From Peak through center to the offensive end, and it's going to be loose at the far corner, top of the zone. And it looks like we're going to have that puck taken, shot by the Bruins. Not going to go. Over to the near side and cleared out the other way. Oh my gosh. The one bat at the Pirates saves like $12. And oh my gosh. Well, here we go. Up through center, the Bruins into the offensive end. Cycling it around. That's going to be a pass across. Not able to go. And over to the near side, moving it up. That's going to be off the stick there of Zadorov. Into the defensive end, wing to the far side, and back again. Now working at the far circle in the defensive end. 12 minutes to go here in regulation. The Bruins looking to try to get some sort of life to try to win this hockey game. Into the offensive end, near side, Minton into the corner. And over to the far side. Man. So I have used you for hockey now and Football Nation for basketball. Nice. Nice. Well, I appreciate that, man. And a nice little save there made by Jet Greaves. All right, so let's take a look around the rest of the NHL real quick while we got that little break. They're stepping away for commercial at 11:43 to go in the third. And oh boy, with the Canadiens taking a 3-1 lead, Boston needs to get into gear like yesterday. We'll see if this one goal provides the spark they need. Meanwhile, the Predators and Lightning are just tallying it up. 3 goals so far halfway through the third period. And let's go ahead and take a look at who got those goals, who got those assists. It is 3-2 Lightning so far, and in the third period, we had Brandon Hagel getting a goal assisted by Jake Gensel. And Corey Perry assisted by Jake Gensel and Emil Lilleberg. So Gensel on a hat trick of points. Meanwhile, for the Preds, Philip Forsberg assist by Fedor Svechkov and Adam Wilsby. That's where we sit as it's 3-2 Lightning. The Predators, meanwhile, they have something to play for, mind you. They are currently in a situation. Let me take a look at our scenarios for today. With a regulation loss, the Predators are eliminated from third seed in the Central Division. Mathematically, at least. So, that is something to keep an eye on. That is something to keep an eye on. Meanwhile, we're also pulling up the March Madness because I'm going to be updating the brackets as well. We got all these brackets over here. I am a pencil and paper bracket kind of guy. It's how I always am. It's how I always have been. So... And just taking a look there, 27 seconds to go, 3-point game. It's always close. It's always close. But we are back here looking at Sean Kuraly, born in Dublin, Ohio, 2011 5th round pick by the San Jose Sharks. Taking a look at Columbus base players, Sean Kuraly, Kiefer Sherwood, Cole Sherwood not active, a couple of Oilers on there, Jack Roslovich and Connor Murphy. Justin Richards not active. Carson Meyer in the AHL affiliate to Buffalo. Hayes Hundley was signed by Toronto yesterday. So a lot of players from the Columbus area. Oh man. Go ahead and pull up scores over here. And I'm not going to watch the game. I just want to see the score updates. I can't do it easily. Okay. Let's go back over to the bracket. Over to the far side, the Bruins working it around center area of the defensive end through center ice into the offensive end. Near side was Minton. Now Pasta getting involved as well. Tied up into the club. Nope, we got a penalty here coming up. So the ref's going to pull who they need to. And Minton can't believe it. 2 minutes for, or no, it's going to be Columbus. I thought it was on I thought it was Minton because he was just in disbelief, but no, it's going to be on Columbus. That's going to be 2 minutes there. I believe that was Cole Sillinger. Got 2 for the slash there. And that puts the Boston Bruins on the power play. Or slashing Fraser Minton. I do my bracket on Keep Notes using hello. I do my bracket on Keep Notes using tick boxes and names beside them to check them off as they're eliminated. Yeah, I'm always like, I fill out the brackets, paper, pencil, and then just mark them. But over to the near side, the Bruins working with that puck, top of the zone. Shot, he scores! Charlie McAvoy with his second in the game. And the Bruins are making it a game here in Columbus, Ohio. The Bruins making it a 1-goal game at this point. A beautiful job by Charlie McAvoy to give this team the jump that they needed. Let's go ahead and give Dad a call. Let's tell him, hey, Dad, you might want to come down here because, well, you're missing it. We're going to call him and put him on stream. Speaker. Come on. Man, a nice job there. Let's see. Come on. Come on. You can pick up, Dad. Then a nice draw over to the far side. And battling for possession. Boston taking it back out of their own end.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Son of a gun, Dad. Over to the near corner, down low Zadorov with the puck. Trying to move it out of his own end. He does on a stretch pass into the offensive end. Taken back by Marchenko. And over to the far side it goes. Tied up for possession along the boards in the corner. Far side towards the top of the zone they go. Passing back the Blue Jackets over to the near side in the defensive end. Passing past Fabreau. Taking back Zadorov. And into the offensive end. Corrali trying to take it away. Not quite able to. Columbus punching it up towards their offensive end. But the Bruins holding on to it with Zadorov. Over to the far side, moving it out now, Morgan Geekie alongside Jeannot and Corrali. Into the offensive end comes Geekie looking for some help, sending it down low. Corrali trying to get there, but not quite able to hold on to it. And the puck is going to get cleared all the way out. Chasing it down is Yoki-Haru. Wing to wing to the near side and moving it all the way out. Uh-oh, it's a good game going on there with Duke and UConn. But over to the far side into the Bruins defensive end. That's going to be Hampus Lindholm sending it to the near side. Taken back by Geekie. Wing to the far side up through center. Now Elias Lindholm into the offensive end on the far side. Passing down low. Goes behind the net to the near side. Along the boards, Hampus Lindholm sends it towards the net. Kicked wide right into the far corner and cleared up into the neutral zone. The Bruins will take it back, though, into the defensive end. We got a whistle. Okay. We'll see. Are they saying hand pass on that? And 9:33 to go here in the third period. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Come on. Why is the phone not working? Come on. Is Dad just like not going to pick up for us?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
No, he's not going to pick up for us. What did Rockport have to say? I got a notification. Oh. Yeah, the Duke UConn. Yeah. Okay. So we'll see here. We go back over to scores. UConn pulling it out in the final. Yo, that's gonna tank so many brackets. I love it because I had UConn in like a couple of my brackets going. And I got Michigan winning a lot of mine. So I'm fine with that. I am totally fine with that. Let's see here. Let me pull this up here. I'm going to need to pull up the calculator app because there's going to be a lot of red. Let's see, 80 plus 160 plus 320 is 560. That is going to hurt. 0, 0, 0. As we are back here in Columbus, ready to roll here, and we're going to be dropping another puck here momentarily. Okay. And 100 plus 3, 400, that's 600, and yep, 860. Okay. So here we go. We are back and ready to rumble. Face-off won by the Bruins from center ice. Over to the far side to the offensive end. Big takedown there in the neutral zone, and we got a penalty. Oh my gosh. Boone Jenner going to the sin bin. And that's going to put the Boston Bruins on the power play. We got Canadian Gooners saying, go Habs, go. Hey, I'm fine with that if the Bruins drop tonight. I'm fine with that. I am quite all right with that. Oh, man. And that's going to be a trip there on Boone Jenner. Although all I got to say is us as Pens fans, we want the Bruins, so you're kind of in a tough crowd. But here we go, ready to rumble. All right, so near side circle draw, won by the Blue Jackets. Down low into the corner, flipping it up, top of the zone. McAvoy down low. Can McAvoy get his trick? Down low to Arvidsson. To the far side, trying to find some room. To the top of the zone, McAvoy. With that puck, staying onside, passing down to Zaka. Down low again, further back up towards McAvoy, keeping the zone. And along the boards, down low, along near the circle. Sending it further into the corner, trying to find some help. Passing near side, shot by Pasta, not going to make it. Pasta still with it now to the near side. Cycling it around to the point, passing down low. Arvidsson back and across, shot! Ooh, that was close. Over to the near side, moving it around. The Bruins still trying to hold on to that puck. What a dive by Arvidsson to keep it in the zone. Pasta now with it. Passing down low, picked out and launched out by the Blue Jackets. Behind the net of Swayman they go. Provorov hopping off after that shift. And ready to rumble. Over to the near side. Passing back from McAvoy. Come on, guys, tied up, yes, sir. Dumping up into the offensive end, they go to the far side. Along the boards now, it's going to be centered and taking out Columbus. 2-on-1 chance. Driving around, trying to get to the net. Shot goes in front of the net to the near side. That's going to be Elias Lindholm over to Pasta. Gets disrupted by Sillinger, who takes it back. 30 seconds left on the power play, and the Jackets clearing the zone. Played out there by that going to be off the stick of Swayman. Sillinger heading over to the bench and taking it now is going to be Hampus Lindholm. 18 seconds to go on the power play. 7:43 to go in regulation. To the far side and kicked out by the Blue Jackets again. Swayman going to play it and let it go. That went off of Charlie Coyle. But here we go. Hampus Lindholm over to the near side, passing it up to the offensive end, chasing down low Minton. Power play expires, and around him we got a whistle right afterwards. A bit of extracurricular getting on there between Fabreau and Jeannot. They're getting into it again. Let's see. So the People's Bracket loses another 560. That's 0-1. Man, a lot of brackets just like completely broke apart. Okay. So there we go. Looking at that. Is that going to be, that was Sillinger on Pasta. We'll see. They hit full strength, though. So taking a look back at that Sillinger penalty. And here we go. Corrali against Coyle. On the draw in the Bruins offensive end, near side circle. Okay. So Corrali, and gonna win the draw, top of the zone, working around the near side, shot kicked wide to the near side boards and along the top of the zone. trying to set it out, bodies colliding onto the ice, and over to the far side goes loose. Back in behind the net now, Corrali to the near side. What a dub for them Bucks today. Oh, I know, that was incredible. We actually did a little bit of live coverage of that game after the, whatchamacallit. What was I doing? Panthers game, yes. Brain farts. I'm still a little bit tired from the game yesterday. Well, I was down in the Berg for the Penn Stars game, which was incredible. But here we go. Zadorov shot and goes high and out of play. All right. Let's see. Duke dropping. That's another 560. Man. That is like actually kind of crazy. Oh, man. So let's see. Let me double check our math here. That is 200 plus. Yeah, that's right. That's all the same numbers. Okay. And here we go. 6:43 to go here in regulation. The Bruins down by 1. Ready to roll. Near side face-off. Minton gonna take it here. And he's against, who was he against? That was against Monahan. But the Bruins win it. Shot goes wide left. Yukon, Illinois, East final. Yes, sir. But here we go. Over to the far side. Shot by the Bruins and frozen up. But we got a whistle. The fans are getting rowdy here. A little bit extracurricular in front of the net as well. Everybody has words to say. And let's see. Waiting on the resolution here. Okay, that is a trip. Yep, McAvoy gets hit with the trip. Presuming they call it right. Let's see here. 120, 80, 160, 120. Yep, okay, that's right. Okay, 120, 120. Okay. So here we go. The Blue Jackets are going on to the power play after the tripping call there on McAvoy. Fantilli in the circle to take the draw here up against Hampus Lindholm. Or not Hampus Lindholm. Thought it was. It's actually Elias Lindholm. Back on in behind the net. I was about to say Hampus Lindholm was a weird one to take the draw, but gonna go ahead and clear the zone successfully. Taking back, the Blue Jackets are 1 for 1 on the power play. I believe it'll be Yukon, Arizona. I get it. I'm actually fine with that. The puck going to go behind the net of Swayman over to the near side. On the ice for the Blue Jackets are Marchment, Coyle, Fantilli, Marchenko, and Werenski. To the near side, that's going to be off the stick of Marchment. Back again. Back down low into the corner. Cycling around from Fantilli to Werenski. Back to Fantilli. Driving the net now down low to Marchment. Top of the zone, Werenski. Back over to Marchment. Back across ice over to the far side. Almost losing the zone. And back down behind the net. The Bruins trying to clear it out. Elias Lindholm and Hampus Lindholm trying to gang up here on the Blue Jackets. Top of the zone, Werenski. With the puck near side, that's Marchment. Moving on, Jason, who was the team I said I was going to win it all? I honestly don't remember. I don't remember offhand, but that puck going to be cleared out by the Bruins. Back on in behind the net. Here come the Blue Jackets going for a change. Now over to the near side, through center, into the offensive end, off of the stick thereof, going to be Garland into the corner far side. Now near the circle, sending it behind the net again towards the near side. Getting in there is Monahan, and that puck trying to free it up. The Bruins are going to free it up into the neutral zone, but Columbus takes it back. Now working around the far side. Werenski needing to get off the ice. He's skating with the puck. He's been out there pretty much this whole power play plus some. And into the offensive end, working around now the far side, driving the net for Columbus. Shot, and the goalie Swayman gets taken out as the Blue Jackets lose control to the Bruins. Down now behind the net to the near side, cleared out by Aspero just as the power play expires. We still got ourselves a game, folks. Over to the far side, the Blue Jackets getting ready to move it out now. And up through center to the far side, and it's into the corner. Chased down Yokiharu. to the near side, and the Bruins successfully flip it out of the zone. Taken there by Arvidsson, over to Middlestat, across ice to the far side, and into the offensive end still. Going back on in behind the net, Middlestat trying to get there. Up against Provorov to the far side, top of the zone, wing to the near side, Hampus Lindholm. Back to the point, working with it, Jokiharu's shot goes off a body. Over to the near side still. Is this the last game of the night? Yes, it is. There is no other NHL game that starts after this, nor is there an MLB game. So, plus, I want to get the game day vlog going for the Penn Stars game yesterday. So, wing to wing, over to the far side, and back up to the near side. Hampus Lindholm, back across to Jokiharu. No goalie pull just yet. It's still 3.5 to go. Shot by Hampus Lindholm, not going to go. Behind the net, over to the near side. It's taken and cleared out by Columbus. And that is going to be no icing. Gets waved off. So here we go, over to the near corner. Okay. Over to the far side, backing across to the near. Moving it up is going to be Aspero into the offensive end. Shot goes behind the net of Greaves, and back over to the far side. Moved around, that's off the stick of Fantilli. Up to the neutral zone. And let's see, Mario, do you ever call Raptors games? I'm not really much of an NBA guy. NBA is kind of like bottom of the barrel. I don't got anything else to cover kind of sport. But driving the net, Geeky shot and saved by Greaves. A lot of extracurricular there. Middlestat has some things to say to Goodbranson and Jenner after the play. Oh man, but yeah, I don't do as much basketball because I'm not as knowledgeable in basketball. You know what I mean? This is something that I don't feel like I could do confidently. You know, hockey, I kind of know what I'm talking about. Basketball, not so much. Let's just put it that way. I am a basketball noob. So, let's see here. Let me go back and double check here. Clear 130 plus 100 plus 160 plus a 240 plus 200. That is 830. That checks out. Okay, Dad did have UConn. Props to him. So we'll double check the numbers here. Just double checking our brackets as well. And we'd love to see you call Raptors games. Maybe in the future. Might be able to do some. The only thing is, I don't know the rules of basketball. Like, apparently the one game I called this year, apparently doing this is reckless. I don't know. But they deemed that doing this was reckless. I don't get it, but to each their own, I guess. Oh, man. So, let's see. Let me double check here. 110 plus 100 plus 40. But over the summer, we're going to be calling some baseball as well. So that's something to keep an eye on as we are getting ready to gear through the rest of the NHL season and into the playoffs. After the playoffs, we do have a plan. We're going to be covering some MLB, specifically Pirates baseball, but also some other national broadcasts as we can. So we'll be doing a lot of that kind of stuff. I'm looking forward to it. Absolute thriller for UConn. Yeah, that was crazy, bro. That was like crazy. Let's see here. 240 plus 120 plus 280 plus 210. That is 850. We'll be covering some Pirates baseball throughout the summer. Don't you worry. We'll be talking. We'll be covering the Major League Baseball's one minor league team at the majors level. Oh, man. But here we go, looking at the playoff picture in the Eastern Conference as we are back here in the Nationwide Arena. Face off to the left of Jet Greaves and going to be won by the Blue Jackets. Down now to the near side, cycling it around. Goodbranson tied up. Kuznatinov now to the top of the zone. Battling for it is going to be the Blue Jackets along the near side, near the circle. Tied up for that puck. 2:25 to go. You got to think about pulling Swayman soon. We'll see when they decide to do it. When Marco Sturm decides now is the time. The Bruins out of their own end. Peak going back to the near corner. Down low. Trying to find some help. He does. Minton cross ice and into the offensive end. Taken back by Provorov. 2 minutes to go here in regulation. Battling along the boards. Oh, you got to be looking to pull here soon. 2 minutes. So we'll see. Top of the zone. That's going to be Lindholm's shot. And not going to go. We'll see how aggressive Sturm is. Now we have the empty net for the Bruins. And here we go. It gets real now. Taken to the near side. Aspero in the defensive end. Passing back and around the near side. That's going to be off the stick of Hampus Lindholm to the far side. Up through center. Dumping it into the area behind the net. Middlestat giving chase to the near side. Puck going to get cleared up to the top of the zone. Sent down again by McAvoy. Up to the point. McAvoy again into the corner. 1:25 to go here in regulation. Up to the top of the zone. Pasta passing down low. Passing across. And not able to get past Jet Greaves. And it's going to be frozen up by Greaves. A nice effort there by the Bruins. They are doing a really great job hanging in there right now. Arvidsson has something to say about the refs with the net, so don't know what all is going on there. But a nice effort there by the Bruins, and an even nicer effort, dare I say, by the Blue Jackets and Jet Greaves. Getting onto that puck and being able to just stop the clear pass. I mean, Werenski's skate saved a goal. Because they were trying to look. Arvidsson was trying to hit up Pavel Zacha on a cross ice, and it goes off the skate of Werenski. If not, that is very likely a goal getting past Jet Greaves. So Zach Werenski might have just saved the game. He might have just saved the game. And here we go. We are taking a look at something here. The refs are in the headset. We'll see what they're looking at. I don't quite know. Boston's using the timeout. I don't know what they're looking for. I don't get it. But we'll see. We'll see what they come back with. I'm going to check a couple things here. 200 plus 270. That is 850. Okay. Are they looking at maybe a penalty of some kind? They're looking at that last play. So I'm wondering, are they thinking there might have been a penalty there? Or did the puck cross? We'll see. You can't find the puck until the very end. So we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening here. 1:16 to go. Oh, boy. So waiting on the ruling here. On the ice is no goal, but they are looking at, is there a goal on the play? I don't think you have enough to overturn it. I really don't. I don't know you have enough to Ooh, if it was in the skate. If it was in the skate, that's a goal. We'll see. Nope, there's not enough. I didn't think you did. I didn't think you did. So, kind of what I figured. That was kind of what I figured. Okay, anything over 800 is clear. So here we go. We have a face-off now to the near side to the right of Jet Greaves. In the circle is Pavel Zacha for the Bruins with the extra attacker. Ready to roll. 76 seconds remain. Over to the near side. Bruins win the draw to the point. That's going to be the near side. Pasta shot goes off a skate. Over to the far side. Cleared out by the Jackets. Pasta taking it back into his own end. Passing along the far side boards. Now over to the near side. Moving it up through center. There goes McAvoy. And into the near side along the top of the zone. 54 seconds to go. Pasta near side shot. What an effort by Greaves. Over to the far side. The puck gets cleared out. The Bruins got to get back on side. Pasta going to send it right to Greaves. And we got ourselves a delayed penalty coming up here. So they send it over to Greaves. So they get the call. And it's going to be a power play. Boone Jenner going to the sin bin. This is big. The Bruins having the power play. Empty net. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Empty net power play. Here we go. The Bruins with an incredible opportunity. Boone Jenner tripping up Charlie McAvoy. Here comes your chance. This is freaking massive. A two-man advantage with 40 seconds to go. Oh my word. What a way to go about it. Here we go. Ready to roll here. Boone Jenner not liking the call. He's feeling it right now. He might have just let the Bruins right back in this. So Boone Jenner getting 2 for tripping. And that 2 really isn't going to matter because either we're going to overtime at even strength or game's over in 41 seconds. But 41.4 to go. And here we go. Man. We'll see. Coyle lost his stick there, and he was like, what? How is that not a penalty? But it was clean. It was a stick-on-stick contact. But here we go. To the far side circle. Face-off. Battling for possession. Sends it towards the net. Not going to go. Arvidsson, top of the zone now. Cycling around to the near side. 30 seconds to go. McAvoy pass shot. Denied. Loose over to the area in front of the net. And not able to punch it in still. Over to the near side. 25, 24, 23. Across to the top of the zone. 20, 19, 18. Pasta driving the net. Pass shot. It's loose behind the net now. Over to the near side. 12, 11. Shot, he scores! The Bruins tie it up with 11 seconds to go! Oh my gosh! Pavel Zacha ties the game! He ties the game! Yes! I don't just cover games because they have implications for my team, but the Penguins, man, needing the Bruins. We'll cover any NHL game out there, but the Bruins freaking tying the game. What a goal! Oh my gosh, Pavel Zacha able to tie the game up. But yeah, Terabyter, we always cover a lot of hockey games. Just about any game I can cover, I will be live for. So we shall see. What an effort there. 11.5 seconds to go, and it crosses the plane. Now we really got to get Dad up in here. Here we go. Center ice face-off taken back by the Blue Jackets into their own end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got overtime, baby. We got overtime. We go ahead and relock everything, take off these indicators, get ready to go to our standing mode, and call Dad. We got to get Dad up in here. We got to get him here for the overtime. You know what? I'm going to run and grab him real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, we are ready to go. Let's go ahead and raise this up. We stand for overtime on this channel. Here we go. Oh my gosh. What a freaking game. What a game. Well, it's not only people that have issues, it's just people that are confused. But man, the Bruins 11-8 in overtime and shootouts. The Jackets 11-11. Oh my gosh, I had to run upstairs and grab Dad. He knows he might be coming down. We'll see if he is. But either way, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know, the Rams 30 viewers, all because it's overtime. I don't know about that, man. We don't always have that happen. Sometimes we do. That's a blessing, man. It's a true blessing from Christ when we do. But, you know, we'll see. Oh, ready to roll here. In overtime. 3-on-3 overtime, getting underway in a big game for the entire Eastern Conference. Although the fact that this went to overtime is going to kind of screw the Penguins a little bit, because Columbus does get a point either way. So does Boston. So the Pens' hopes of climbing past Boston are a lot tougher now because of that extra point, but still is possible. Still is possible. So here we go. Oh my gosh, happy Palm Sunday. Absolutely, John. Absolutely. The Holy Week beginning today. He is risen, man. He is risen. Oh my gosh. But here we go. Pavel Zacha going to be out there for the overtime, and he's earned it. I would also send McAvoy out there. McAvoy has the hot stick. Let him go. Let him cook. Oh, man. Let's go. You guys are freaking awesome, man. We hit the 840 mark. We're honing in on 850. Can we hit that by Easter? Let's see. But here we go. Werenski with the puck in the defensive end over to the near side. Passing back, trying to create some room. That's going to be Fantilli through center. Trying to create some room. Go back into the defensive end. Cycling it around, passing back. Overtime is a game of possession. Because I had the week off. It was a spring break. Oh, boy. Well, here we go to the offensive end. Zach Werenski driving the net. Nice job defensively there by the Bruins, taking it back. Here comes your chance. In the offensive end, that's going to be Kuznetsov driving around, trying to pass it back to the near side, and cycling it around top of the zone. That's Pasternak with the puck. Driving to the far side, net shot denied off a body. Over to the near side and towards the top of the zone. It goes down loose, taken back by the Blue Jackets, Kirill Marchenko. Stretch pass, taken back by the Bruins. Here comes your chance, then they can't turn it around in time. Pasta over to the far side, into the neutral zone. Everybody on the Blue Jackets out there for over a minute now. Back on him behind the net of Jack Greaves. To the near side, he's going to leave it there and lay it up for Kirill Marchenko. Moving it up through center ice, into the offensive end, Marchenko. Down low, back to the top of the zone. Losing it is going to be Coyle. And Marchenko, wing to wing, back into the neutral zone. Get in here, Dad.
I may have to call.
You may be calling hockey tomorrow night.
I just don't know.
I have Zach and Coyle on my fantasy team. Well, hey, we'll see. Here comes Sillinger into the offensive end. And a shot denied wide left. To the near side, the Bruins with possession. Wing-to-wing pass. Over to the far side. Trying to get it to Hampus Lindholm. Can't quite do so. Moving it around now. That's Sillinger. Over to the near side, off of the stick of Provorov. Ivan Provorov passing back into the neutral zone. Looking to find some room now. Over to Sillinger. Provorov hopping off, bringing out now. Matejchuk to the near side. Shot denied. Over to the far side. Nice effort there. Nice use of the body by Zaka. Puck comes loose. Here come the Bruins. And Zadorov playing smart with it over to the near side. Into the offensive end down low. Pavel Zaka from the point. Far side. Shot denied. Over to the near side. Back into the neutral zone. Here comes Zadorov. Halfway through overtime. Ready to roll. Dad is here. Yes, he is. Man, that's Pasta driving down low into the corner. Tied up with Matejchuk for that puck. Into the corner. Monahan in there as well. Same with Marchenko. Joining the party is going to be Zaka. Over to the far side. Chasing it out there is going to be McAvoy. His stick has been on fire tonight. Over to the far side along the boards. Top of the zone from the point to the near side. Passing to the far, driving the net is Middlestat. To the near side he goes from behind the net. Top of the zone, shot from the point, saved by Greaves. Played there by the Jackets over to the near side. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. This is like freaking mad, man. Over to the far side, Marchenko leaving it back to the near side. Here comes Zach Werenski. Into the offensive end he goes, looking for some help. Trying to pass to the far side, driving the net, shot denied by Swayman. And he's going to get the freeze, 1:42 to go in overtime. Also, UConn beat Duke.
Another one seat bit the dust. Another one bites us.
It was a thriller of an
Another
overtime.
one bites us. Another one bites us.
It was a thriller of an overtime, man. Or not an overtime with that. There was no overtime. But, man. Look, Jordan, let's go Blue Jackets from Brazil. Let's go, Danny. How you doing? Oh, well, Blue Jackets taking a timeout.
Technically, Boston didn't win. I did. Technically.
Oh, boy.
I'm
60
on
plus 80. Yep.
BBJ.
Okay, just double checking my numbers here as we're at the timeout. Oh, boy.
Who's winning all this?
Right now, the top bracket, I believe, is you with me behind, but but you only got 160 more points you can get, and that's only if Michigan wins. But here we go.
But I'm winning.
For now. 1:42 to go here in overtime. Kirill Marchenko out there alongside Adam Fantilli and Zach Werenski for the Blue Jackets. And for the Bruins, you got, it looks like McAvoy out there. Who is that? Zaka and Elias Lindholm. So here we go. Oh, it looks like, no, it's actually Pasternak, my bad, not McAvoy. Just trying to get an idea as to who's on the ice on the far side. 18 Zaka. That's the center. But here we go. McAvoy, or not McAvoy, Pasternak.
19.
88 is Pasternak.
Oh.
18 is Zaka. Over to the near side, into the neutral zone. Zaka into the offensive end, looking for some help to Pasta. Near side, driving the net of Greaves. He shoots! Oh, what a chance, but denied by Greaves. Chasing that puck down. Here comes a chance. Potential 2-on-1, but nice job by Hampus Lindholm to hold on long enough. A stretch pass, and played by Greaves. Over to the near side now. 71 seconds to go here in overtime. Kirill Marchenko needing to hop out. And it's going to go over to Zach Werenski. Passing up towards Fantilli. Over to the near side. Marchenko losing the puck. Here comes a chance for the Bruins. Driving in. Passing to the point. Shot denied. Rebound chance. It goes over to the far side. Taken back by the Bruins. In the offensive end down low. With that puck in the corner up to the point. And not going to go. 43 seconds to go here in overtime. To the offensive end, to the near side, driving down low. Kuznetsov, driving shot, denied. What a save by Jet Greaves. Over to the top of the zone. He tried to shove it in. What happened? McAvoy back, top of the zone, shot for the point, not going to go. 25 seconds to go in overtime. 24, 23, 22, 21. Back into the neutral zone they go. Under 20 seconds left to a shootout. Working with that puck to the far side as Elias Lindholm. Passing back and down into the far side. McAvoy looking for Pasternak. 9, 8, 7. Pasta shot denied by Greaves with 5.2. Oh my gosh.
So, he's. Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to drive it in and just do the little drive and shove with the stick.
Oh, what? No.
Someone score quickly if they're going to score. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. So here we go. Looking at Jet Greaves.
Boston's got to.
Oh my gosh.
Point.
Yeah. Here we go. Zaka against Coyle. Both have been about 500 in the circle. And it's going to go to the far side. The Bruins shot from the point. Not going to make it. Saved with 0.2. So they're just going to drop the puck. And we've got a shootout. Oh my gosh. We are going to be getting a shootout in this game. 95-60. 8:30.
Possible.
Yeah, that's why you never count a team out. Unless it's the Pirates, then you can count them out. So here we go. 0.6 seconds to go. It's just going to be a drop and a drop and shootout. Oh my gosh.
Unless you drop it and fire it. Ah.
Let's see. Don't get any fancy points for the shootout. Well, hey, we are rocking and rolling, though, and there it is. It gets flipped into the corner. We've got a shootout here, folks, in Columbus, Ohio, as the Blue Jackets are collapsing in real time against the Boston Bruins. Oh, my gosh. If you guys are enjoying the stream, man, drop a like, drop a sub. We do this all the time. In the shootout this season, the Blue Jackets are 6-1, including one of those wins against the Penguins. I was there for that. And then the Bruins are 3-3 in the shootout. Oh, man. But yeah, I was there for that shootout loss. But Chinikov got a goal against his former goalie, Elvis Merzlikins. But here we go. It is time for the shootout. In the biggest game of the day. Oh my gosh. So, ready to roll.
Columbus pull out, and who did Boston pull out?
I would say Boston, you have to pull Pasta, you have to pull McAvoy.
Columbus?
Columbus, I'm thinking you're
Jenner?
definitely... I don't know if you see Jenner. You're going to see... You might see Werenski. You're definitely going to see Kirill Marchenko. I'd bet my life on that. And probably Adam Fantilli. Would be my three. Werenski, Fantilli, and what's his name? Marchenko. In that order.
Marchenko? Coyle.
Coyle could be. I can see Coyle. I can see Coyle. For Boston, I'm taking, I'm probably taking, I don't know if I'm taking Geeky. I'm definitely taking Pasta. I'm definitely taking, McAvoy. And then from there, top to bottom of the roster, I could really go anywhere. I could see Fraser Minton. I could see Aspero. I could see Geeky because he's been up and down. He was really hot for a time this season.
Columbus.
Yep, and it's going to be Adam Fantilli. Here we go, driving it into the goalie's left and trying to drive it on in on Swayman. He takes it. He does a lot of moves, but that moves is for nothing. You ain't moving for nothing, Fantilli. Get out of here. I'm walking here.
He screwed up. Look,
he lost it. He tried to get too fancy and he lost the puck.
That's what he says. He was like,
yep. And Fraser Minton. So like I said, I could have seen Minton. I could have seen just about Geeky, Minton. I didn't know who they were going to throw as their third guy in the shootout. But here we go. Fraser Minton, ready to roll. Going to the right of Jet Greaves, driving in. Hey! Shoots, stays, scores!
I want Boston to win. I don't want them to get a point.
Oh my gosh. So here we go. Ready to roll now, Kirill Marchenko.
I know.
Is it going to be Zach Werenski? Did I get it right for Columbus? Woo! That would be pretty cool. But here comes Kirill Marchenko.
Can you hold this? I don't know.
Coming out now to the right of Swayman, driving in. He's denied.
Wow.
So here we go. We might not even see Zach Werenski. Because if Boston scores here with David Pastrnak, it's game over.
Boston, is it Pastrnak?
I'm guessing it's Pasta. It's going to be Pasta or McAvoy, I would bet. Let's see. No, it's actually Middlestat. Interesting. Going to the right of Greaves, driving in. He flips it. He's denied. But now this is your game. Here comes Zach Werenski, if I am right. Getting ready to take this shot here. Up again. Oh, wait, no. It could be Mason Marchment. I forgot he's on the roster. I forgot Mason Marchment's on there. It could be Marchment. It could be Mason Marchment.
Oh.
No, I was completely wrong. It's Charlie Coyle. Wow, I was completely wrong on that. So Coyle driving it in now to the right of Swayman. He shoots. He scores. So here we go. This is the chance for the game. You're sweating a little bit over there.
The
problem is he's not mic'd up, so I don't know how good of a short that would make. That would have made whenever, Oh, man. But here we go. Uh-oh. That's Boston. That's Boston. Victor Arvidsson driving it in. Hey, shoots! He scores!
He scores! He scores! He scores! He scores! He scores! He scores!
Oh, son of a gun. Oh, man.
Man, do you think about this. If you're Columbus and you're like, after that first period, man, we got this. We got this game. Now all of a sudden, you only get 1 point out of it?
Yeah.
And they're still, I think they're still below the Penguins, right?
I think because they're tied.
Because they're tied, and I think Penguins have
Yeah,
the tie.
well, I think the Penguins have played one fewer game as of now.
Yeah, I
That's why.
understand that.
That's why they have the tiebreaker, because it's fewer games. But yeah. Yeah, go back there, Igor Zamula. Just think about what you could have had if you weren't so greedy and saying, "Oh, I'm not too good to play AHL. I don't know. I need to play NHL. I'm too good for the AHL. So I'm not going to play for this team that traded for me." Yeah, stuck on that 1 point.
Oh, that's huge.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that was big. And that, you know what that means, everybody? This guy's hopping in the booth tomorrow.
But was it a win in regulation? No.
You didn't specify that. You just said they had to come back and win. You just said they had to come back. You never said they had to win.
Yeah, I know.
So you're calling hockey tomorrow.
A little bit, yeah. I have to.
Yes, you do. You got to hold up your end of the bargain. Oh, man. But that was awesome. If you guys did enjoy, man, drop a like, drop a sub, man. We'll be live again tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, for the Pittsburgh Mother-Loving Penguins taking on the New York Islanders. And we'll smash them into last year. We'll smash them into the 1980s.
I wonder if
Actually, we don't want to smash them into the 80s. That was our good year.
I wonder if Columbus, I mean, if you're Columbus, now you're like, you had this, and now all of a sudden you got Carolina coming in for back-to-back.
That could be a big hamper.
And now you're trying
or it could be a motivator.
Well, you came out motivated this game, got 3-0.
Yeah.
Then you just kind of coasted.
Well, we'll see. But with that being said, I think I'm going to wrap this up here because I got to get me something to eat. I'm getting a little hungry. So if you guys did enjoy, drop a like, drop a sub. We'll catch you guys tomorrow night for the Pittsburgh Mother-Loving Penguins taking on the New York Islanders. And with that, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out and have a good one. Good night, Joe.